What is up, everybody? Say something, Evan. Oh, I don't have your audio included here. All right, now say something.
Howdy.
All right, good, awesome. All right, so we're doing a little change up. Like we're still figuring out the whole Baldur's Gate situation. Now that we're back in our daily lives, or like it's not summer, but we are bringing back something we haven't done in a while, which is reacting to G4. So, it's
that a while.
So the last thing we were watching was the game of the year for each year. We still haven't finished that.
Okay.
But I found a different one that the guy uploaded another video, which is the top 100 video games of all time. And I forgot they did this. This was like a whole series they did. And they interviewed there was a lot of celebrities that I were surprised were in this. But so this was like 2010. I believe this is around 2010. So Evan, just let me know your thoughts because now that we're in this age of games getting canceled like Concord, we'll see like what people thought were the greatest games of all time back in the day. So
all right, here we go. The top
right.
10. What is this video?
Top
100 video games of all time.
Yes. All right, let me know if you can hear it and everything.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Where's Concord? Is that on here?
No, this is
From
2010.
Mario to Master Chief,
What about the Starfield?
Awesome.
8-bit to high def.
What about Dustborn? Have you heard about Dustborn?
The battle is on.
It's one team trying to beat the other team.
Heroes versus assassins.
Elias, have you heard about Dustborn?
Yes. Oh, like the road trip game.
Oh no!
Legends
I was
versus
hoping you.
monsters.
She's the toughest.
I was.
Well,
hoping you
Evan,
had.
I watch all the indie game stuff. Of course, I know what's coming
Do
out.
not play that. I hope you have not played.
I haven't played it. I just know about it.
Okay, good. I think it's better if you don't. It's funnier if they don't play it.
Boom shakalaka. We're counting down the top 100 video games of all time.
I think it's funnier if they don't play it.
Mario Brothers is basically like a quest on acid.
Just last night, I was lost in the
Robin
jungle
Williams.
with Pitfall Harry.
I love shooters.
Best game of all time's Mario Party.
Skyrim is a way of life.
Best game of all time.
That's the game we used to play a lot.
Portal is the best game on the planet.
I got really hooked on that game.
All right. Can you still hear me, Evan?
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm gonna make sure your volume's up because I'm like, I don't know if I'm drowning you out or not.
My favorite game of all Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
There we go. All right. All right. Can you still see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
My favorite game is Hot Wheels
There's only
Unleashed
one
2.
place to start, and that's at the very beginning of gaming. Number 100 on our countdown is Pong.
I played Pong.
You really did not put Pong on there?
I can play Pong.
Really groundbreaking moment for gaming.
You cannot be serious. You put Pong on here?
It was so immediately addictive to so many people.
It's amazing how much time you can spend.
Yeah, I know
playing
Pong was,
a game that's
like,
like 3 pixels
Pong
smashing
was
into each other.
I don't know if it's the best. It was very influential.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wish
Atari's
Pong was in
Pong
Fortnite so I could make the
bounced
joke
into
of that
arcades
game was for
in 1972
Fortnite?
and
That was the
initiated
first
a
game ever
seismic
made?
shift in entertainment
Yeah,
through
exactly.
sheer
What?
popularity.
Fortnite existed back then?
Video games that got people into the idea of how you could move something on the screen. For our ancestors in the ancient 20th century.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, I
Generation
don't know
of
if it was
video
the best. It was
Blew
influential.
people's minds. Pong.
It was groundbreaking when it released. I don't know. Best.
Still blow me away today. Just black background, white bar, white little ball, just going back and forth.
You remember the
Oh, that man's insane. Oh, he needs to be in. Oh, that dude right there. He looks insane.
In 1974, Atari brought Pong from the arcade into people's homes.
Pong was the game that started all console games.
It was really the first game that people were playing in their homes. Like really, like, oh my God, video games can be in a home.
You thought it was going to be just a one-time thing. Like, we didn't know it was going to end up leading to all these other games. We just thought it was like, oh, this is cool.
Graphically simple, but simply addictive, Pong was the arcade classic that fueled many gamers' passion, birthed an entire industry, and started a revolution.
Everybody in the world knows what Pong is, and everybody in the world will still play Pong if they get the chance to play Pong. And that's what makes this game so great.
I remember. So James Gunn was in this at some point, but he looks so young in this compared to now. Like he still had like brown hair.
Za is in fact a real word. At number 99, Words with Friends.
Za is the abbreviation.
Oh, come on! What the
If it's 1980 and you're in the
Words? Come on!
Released in the summer of 2009 for mobile
Dude, my
devices,
mom wouldn't even
Words
put
with
this on
Friends
here.
has now been downloaded over 10
Look,
million times.
I'm watching this like you are.
It's Scrabble! It's
the
not even
best
Words
idea
with
of
Friends!
taking something everyone plays like Scrabble and then just making it digital.
Words with Friends is an epic, bloody battle.
It's
of
Scrabble!
No, it's not.
Dude, Jenna Marbles is not even on YouTube anymore.
You're saying it's Scrabble!
I can't add anybody because I have
Or is
so
she on
many
YouTube?
Scrabble!
games already going.
Oh, look at that. He just put porn on there. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Put the word porn on there. He put Overwatch on there.
Yes, I am guilty of Words with Friends.
He put Overwatch.
Words with Friends is so addictive, Alec Baldwin got kicked off a plane for not shutting off his phone.
I only challenge people that I know I'm smarter than.
I tend to let people, think that I'm not very good, so they beat me a couple of times.
Are they gonna put Fortnite on here?
Hit them with the whammy.
I don't think Fortnite came out yet.
Nothing, your hands are empty, it's about to be over for you, and you just push a bunch of crap together and magically make a sandwich. That is my favorite kind of play in Words with Friends.
Now remember, G4 ended in
Here it is.
2000.
Overwatch right there. Look, it's on the screen.
Listen, G4 or this G4 ended in 2011, and this came out in 2010. So anything after this essentially was not on G4, if that makes sense.
And they put Words with Friends.
Next on our countdown, if you play
Come
the
on.
Atari 2600, you recognize this sound.
Oh my God, Pitfall. Pitfall was.
Well, look. Some of the games you like might be higher up.
88 spot, Pitfall.
I mean, they got 100 of them.
My first paid gig for
Jack Black. You know he's gonna be in that new Minecraft movie.
commercial for Pitfall.
gosh.
I had a safari hat on. I was like,
That Minecraft movie looks kind of
in the
odd.
jungle with Pitfall Harry.
Wait. Do they have the trailer for it?
Yeah, it came out today.
Pitfall hit the Atari
They did?
2600 in
Yeah, look at it real quick. It looks kind of weird.
Smash.
Oh no!
Pitfall is incredible.
Oh no!
Oh my God, this is all about.
It's right when home video games started creating
Oh good
people
lord!
out of like.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this?
I'm a stick.
Oh, and I'm
guy,
not- oh,
and
I
you
was
can
gonna
see
pull
that
up
I
the
have
trailer.
A green shirt and brown pants and shoes.
These 8-bit blocks had us all duped in the 80s to
Uh-oh,
thinking
licensed
that we were
internet moment?
Indiana Jones.
The Indiana Jones-esque Pitfall Harry had to negotiate caverns.
Let me know if it
scorpions,
stops
snakes,
completely
and
or
those
desyncs.
damn alligators.
It took me months to realize, I can jump on the crocodile's heads.
It was the adventure. It was amazing.
Loved grabbing the rope and swinging over and be like, da-na-na-na-na-na.
It is the same screen 100 times. And yet,
Why are they?
all they had to do to make it different for us was put an alligator or a vine or a bar of gold. We were easily entertained in
Oh
the 80s.
my God! It's just Jack Black. They didn't even do anything. They didn't even do anything. It's just Jack Black.
Yeah, exactly. It's Jack Black being Jack Black, and then Jason Momoa, but with a pink shirt on.
Next, the game that's hailed as the best basketball game ever.
Didn't you? This is just a Jason Momoa and Jack Black movie. Didn't you know, Evan?
She said this guy is such a tool bag.
NBA 2K11 is my game.
Is he gonna scream?
NBA 2K11
Is Alama gonna
classic.
scream?
It's just
He
one of the
didn't
most
scream.
realistic
Okay.
basketball
Is he gonna
games.
scream?
NBA 2K
He's gonna scream, isn't he?
is probably my favorite video game series of all time.
NBA
He's gonna-
2K11 is like
He didn't
the
scream.
coolest
Okay,
game,
I'm
the
surprised.
coolest basketball game ever.
Oh my God! What's the top comment? That's the top
2K11
comment.
gave basketball fans and sport game lovers alike the action, interactivity, and attention to detail
Oh
that
my
they crave.
gosh.
They graphics and they make just.
That's
make
an
the
odd
game
way to write a
design and the
1.
game flow,
Oh my
the
gosh.
graphics, the
I knew it.
movements into dunks, the crossover dribbles. It's all so.
Oh my
seamless.
gosh. They
that's when
called.
everybody had their custom
They,
shots.
okay,
You
so
got Rondo with the fake behind the
I'm not
back
even.
passes,
Hold on.
and
Pause
you
it.
got
Pause it.
Dirk with-
All right.
So on the Minecraft movie trailer,
Yeah.
it says April 4th. The top comment said that's an odd way to write a 1 in referring to the 4,
Yeah.
meaning that would have come out on April 1st, implying this movie is an April Fool's joke.
Yeah. Right.
And another one, the second said, I'm gonna lose me job.
Lose me job.
I'm gonna lose me job. Anyways, so yeah, oh my gosh. Oh no.
But who is Jason Momoa supposed to be though?
I don't know. Who is?
It's like, why is he wearing a blonde wig?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Anyways, play the video. Oh my god.
Why? Got the dribble, shimmy, shake.
I hate North
NBA 2K
America.
is so realistic. Like, I couldn't keep Yao on the court for more than 2 games in a row.
I hate America. I hate the USA.
Jordan may have been on the cover, but 2K11 fans knew who to play as if
Hey,
they
look, it's
wanted to
LeBron.
dominate the game.
It's LeBron.
Oh my god! That's Michael Jordan, Elias.
No, they're talking about LeBron James.
Where? What?
But I don't think
No,
nobody
they just
tops
said Michael Jordan.
Wait,
That's not him.
this is LeBron.
Wait, is that him?
That's LeBron. They're literally just talking about they said
That's okay.
They said Michael.
Okay.
They said Michael Jordan's on the cover, but the person you really want to play as is LeBron James.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought you just said. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
I misheard.
no, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you want to play as a low. All right, you want to play as a low tier.
Whoa.
that game.
You mean like in
He
multiverses?
played like 199.
Not probably
There
both
was
these
nothing
games.
he couldn't do. He catch fire, he hit everything.
Actually, probably not in this game. He's probably not low tier in this game. In multiverses, he's absolutely trash. He's garbage. They killed him. They nerfed the character into oblivion.
Regardless who you choose to play
No,
as,
this game you probably want to
NBA
play.
2K11 provides fans with unforgettable basketball action.
I beat Justin Bieber on that game. I beat Sean Kingston on that game. All of my friends.
Sean Kingston, dude, that's an old name that I haven't heard in a while.
Classic.
Man, I could beat Justin Bieber at a sing-off. Auto tune.
Coming up next,
I don't know how the hell they will warp back to the top.
we warp back in time to blast away
Nah,
at the arcade.
he gets all the ladies. I don't get it.
And take the controls of a game that made you actually root for the Empire.
I don't think anybody expected
No,
that.
he probably gets
That's
men
what the game
nowadays.
also-
Plus, the
Probably.
blockbuster that taught you how to shred like a rock god.
Now you're unbelievable.
I don't know. He made a song about how he's never gonna date girls.
But first,
He did make
what
whole, and it's
artist
very.
has
And I
the
hear it
most
all the time.
songs in Guitar
At
Hero
Cruise
1
Pop.
and 2? The answer?
He's probably
after
going
the
with
break.
guys. He's probably going for guys now. Anyways,
Whoever said dog is man's best friend
Kit, where are you?
never had the right car.
How's that for service?
Terrific.
G4 presents the classic
Knight
TV
Rider.
series for guys who love talking cars.
Michael, look out. Having fun now.
Knight Rider, weekdays at 11 on G4.
Elias, you think I could be a Knight Rider?
Rates for Progressive Direct
You could.
and other car insurance
Oh,
companies.
Progressive
They're
ad?
Progressive, and they're them. Yes, but they're here.
Yes.
Are you
There?
Yes.
No.
Are you them?
I'm me.
But those rates are for
Them.
So them are here.
Yes. You want to run through it again?
No, I'm good.
You got it.
Remember, this is an old ad, not a new one.
I know. I can
Rates for
tell.
us and them. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Dude,
What's
it's an old
better than
Progressive ad.
hand-scooped ice cream? Hand-scooped ice cream between 2 chocolate chip cookies. The chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. Free with a Memphis barbecue burger combo. Only at Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
It probably wouldn't be free nowadays. You probably have to pay
production of Twix was divided between 2
$2.99
separate
for that.
factories.
Yeah.
The left Twix factory cascades caramel and chocolate onto cookie, while right Twix factory flows caramel and chocolate onto cookie. Today they share nothing but a wrapper and a driveway. Try both and pick a side.
Clay Matthews is turning the NFL upside down. Turn your world
upside down with Gillette Fusion Pro Glide because you can shave against the grain with comfort with our thinnest blades. Our most comfortable shave or twice your money back.
Damn, look at that dude.
What do we call ourselves? The Gangster Squad.
Jeez.
Is that Ryan Gosling?
I have only one rule.
I think so. Yeah, I think I. Hold on. Might be yep. Might say in the names.
I was just hoping to take you to bed.
Can't you?
Yeah, he is. That's him.
Not anymore.
Gangster Squad. Rated R. January 11. Mists of Pandaria
Oh yeah.
is epic.
Is that World of Warcraft?
This is Warcraft. I've seen that.
PC World calls it the best expansion yet. World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria. Now trade free at warcraft.com. Rated Teen.
The School of Game Design at the Academy of Art University is one
Academy of Art University. I want to go there. Do you think that place still exists?
Our graduates hit the ground running and can work at the
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Hold on. What's it called? Wait. AAU Info. AAUinfo.com. Hold on.
Jobs for the 21st century.
In my playing
Wait.
days, I was known for keeping calm in the face of chaos. But now, I'm
Yeah,
more relaxed
wait,
than
wait,
ever,
wait.
thanks to my new relaxed
Okay,
fit
never
shoes
mind.
from Skechers.
No, it's not. It gave me an ad for you want to show your IPN.
New relaxed fit Skechers.
So I don't
At
think
Reed's
it
Gems,
exists anymore.
Your old gold and diamonds
Yeah.
can turn into anything. It could turn into extra money.
Wait, no, it does
Used
exist.
to fill your
They
car.
just have a different
So
URL.
you can take that much needed
Gotcha.
vacation.
It's
At Reed's
academyart.edu.
Gems, we'll give you the most money for your old gold and diamonds.
Well, I just showed my
Reed's
IP address for
Gems,
nothing.
Celebrating 100 years.
Hey, if you want to come find a broke college student, here I am.
Wait,
Hurt in a car,
but
call William
they
McDowell.
didn't see it
After a
if you did.
serious accident,
I'm
you
not
will not be able
joking.
to tell your
Hey, but
story.
it's
We work with fast to speak
academyart.edu.
for
That's
you.
the new
Our
URL.
emergency response team can
Fuck,
use
I ain't
the
going there.
latest in
I'm trying to
technology
pretend to be
gather
someone.
vital evidence
I'm trying to pretend to be a
before
game
it's
designer.
gone. From forensic mapping to black box data to crash site analysis, we can reconstruct the key details to help prove what
Hey,
really
but soon,
happened.
Evan,
Hurt in a car,
soon.
Call William Attar.
Soon what?
444.
You know, we're working on one.
44.
All right. Yes.
Before the break, we asked what artist has the most songs in Guitar Hero 1 and 2.
Well, we can't reveal that
The
information.
answer? Ozzy Osbourne.
I didn't say no.
One as a solo artist,
Okay.
two with Black Sabbath. And now a video
know what it
game
said.
that pulled off the impossible by making air guitar even more awesome. Jamming in at number 96, it's the hard-rocking encore, Guitar Hero 2.
Well, 2 was the one that I played that got me turned on to Guitar Hero in the first place. And I'd be playing for like hours and hours on end. I'd be up at like 5 in the morning, like, just
Yeah.
one more game, just
Yeah,
one more
I'll give it
attempt
to
at
him.
Freebird
Guitar
on
Hero's
difficult
lit.
level.
Released in 2006, Guitar Hero 2 improved
Guitar
on the
Hero's the
original,
stuff. Have you
making
played Guitar
virtual
Hero before?
guitarists feel
Yes,
more
I
than
have.
ever like real-life
Oh
rock
yeah.
stars.
Oh yeah. Guitar Hero.
I was never really good at it, but I remember what was it now? Rocksmith now. That's all they have left.
Rock Band, you mean?
No, Rocksmith. It's the Ubisoft game.
Oh, not Ubisoft. I don't trust them.
Well, they have that subscription service where you can like connect a guitar or whatever.
Music.
Bitch
So I would
asses
like to
will
get
never have
every
my
note
money.
right and make sure I use the whammy at applicable times.
Well, that makes everybody feel like they have rhythm. And I love that because I'm one of the few black people without it. So, you know, it helps me get back to my roots.
I never dreamed of being a professional maracaist, but rock god with a guitar, and like the second you turn it out like this, like you just knew that it was going to be a huge thing.
A smash hit that managed to outsell its successful predecessor, Guitar Hero 2 exposed a new generation of fans to the lost art of hard rock.
It's kind of introduced our music to a whole nother, probably a much younger generation. Actually, a generation that forgot there was even guitar solos.
And what's really interesting about Guitar Hero is the way it breaks the music down and sort of forces people to appreciate why it's so cool.
As far as I'm concerned, that game's about like the coolest thing to happen to guitar since Father Van Halen played a corruption. You never know. Out of that game, you're going to get your next Hendrix.
I pretend to be Jimi Hendrix, just out there like this with my bandana, getting it.
Well, now you're unbelievable at that. You're better than Slash at his own song.
I can shred, just on the Guitar Hero, not real life. Not real life.
I think it's great. You know what, man? The guitar is the coolest instrument in the world.
Our next game is as patently ridiculous as it is endlessly fun to play. At number 95, it's the video
Burger
game that
Time.
made fast food fun. What time is it? It's Burger
I never
Time.
actually played this game.
Burger time.
Burger Time landed in arcades in 1982 and was an instant hit.
Burger Time is a game where you're a chef and you're running around making a giant burger for some sort of giant person, I imagine.
Like the bun would come down first, and then the lettuce would come down, and then the meat would come down, and then the cheese would come down.
You have to get the ingredients to fall
You kids
down
of play.
in the correct order.
You're making
while
the
there
meal for
are
queso.
evil things chasing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr.
Yeah.
Pickle, Mr. Hot Dog, and Mr. Egg are always on Chef Peter's buns. And his only means of defense,
Watch out,
a
if
light
you lose,
sprinkling
then
of
he'll eat
pepper.
Mr. Egg.
There's something really interesting and bizarre about walking across the top of a bun, like a giant bun, and then forming a giant hamburger and being chased by like those hot dogs with legs, and you would throw pepper on them and inevitably run out of pepper.
I think a whole generation of people actually went into the food service industry because of games like Burger Time.
I find that hard to believe.
No, they
though.
didn't.
I was like, oh yeah.
No, they didn't.
I feel like people.
No, they
I feel like people didn't like the food
so
industry
person
back
runs
then.
around, makes me this burger.
Now in
They
the
don't like
eight,
it now.
now look, I feel like in the '80s they did because it was brand new, and like but and the food portions were actually reasonable. But
No, they had pink goo back then, though.
I hated it because it just made me hungry.
Well, no, but back then, cause I was watching some stuff with my dad. A lot of fast food places like Wendy's and Taco Bell and stuff used to have buffets, but then they stopped doing that.
And now for a game that allowed players to
They have
reverse time
buffets,
itself,
really?
Yeah.
resulting in a truly trippy experience.
Like a salad bar, but they were losing money. Basically, you can like make a salad bar, or like they would have things where you can, like, but they stopped doing it because they would lose money. Like Pizza Hut had a buffet. You know.
God forbid they lose money on the healthy.
Exercise like no other. I mean, it really pushes the boundaries of what they did on Xbox Live.
Well, it wasn't just the healthy stuff. It would be like the actual like taco stuff too. Like you can just get like chips and like you can get like the meat. You can basically make your own tacos with the stuff.
And though it may seem straightforward at
Cause
first,
they would have like the chicken and beef and stuff up there with the salad.
Just do it
You
again,
know.
and you learn from your mistakes, and they just
Right.
let you do it kind of over and over backwards.
That makes sense.
Until you finally got to the end result.
I actually did like a YouTube video, and it got like crazy millions of views, and all my fans in the gamer boards, they were all talking about, did you see the Soulja Boy Braid video? It was hilarious to me, just rewinding time and jumping off of cliffs and winding myself back up the cliff. And the further I made it into the game, the more I liked about each innovation of it.
Braid's time-bending mechanic opened people's minds.
I didn't know
to
Soulja
download
Boy was such
games
an intellectual
and helped
gamer.
Make it the highest-rated Xbox Live game of all time.
You have to
Hey.
think so hard of how
Hey, man.
you're going to
Hey,
play the
they can
game
be intellectual.
because you don't know how time is going to move. But once you've figured all that out, you realize that you've been sitting there playing the game for 3 days. So time in real life has also gotten out of control.
You can rewind time, you can fast forward time, like you can do all these different things. But at the end of the day, you're chasing after a princess. And you get to the princess, she runs away, and then you find out the reason she runs
Isn't
away
that
is because
cool,
you're the
Liar?
creepy ass dude that she was running from. And what guy can't relate to that? Right? And imagine if you're a female gamer, you look at this game and you go, that's what college was like for me.
Spoilers, by the
Braid
way.
did more than just
Yeah.
tease our brains. It twisted time, perception, and expectations, resulting in a heady trip for gamers.
I think it's one of the best video games because it's the most innovative. That's what I think.
Our next game takes you to a galaxy far, far away.
Destroy everything. Take no prisoners.
At number 93 on our countdown, embrace the dark side and step inside the cockpit of Star Wars TIE Fighter. Until LucasArts' 1994 PC masterpiece TIE Fighter, no Star Wars game ever allowed you to assume the role of the villainous Galactic Empire.
The Empire is on the verge of success.
Star Wars TIE Fighters.
Dude, I don't want to play as a
you didn't have to
grunt.
play as the
I
good
want
guy.
to play as a
You
grunt.
play as
I
the
want
bad
to
guy.
play
And I don't
as
think anybody
Darth
expected that,
Vader.
and that's what made the game awesome.
Darth Vader.
TIE Fighter because TIE Fighter
Yes,
told the
I
whole
don't wanna
story
play
from
as
the
a
Empire's
grunt.
point of view. And you felt really noble joining the Empire and bringing peace and order to the galaxy.
It actually made you feel proud to fly a ship for the Empire. You actually have that twisted point of view, which is really fun.
When you're watching a movie, you never really get into the mind of a TIE fighter pilot. In the game, though, that's a whole other part of the Star Wars world that you're privy to. So that was really groundbreaking.
Yeah, like you're playing as a bad guy.
I guess it's because it's the first time
Star
you
Wars
do it.
TIE
I
Fighter
guess.
isn't just an innovative story.
Yeah.
It's one of
I
the
can
best
see it
space flight
being the first
simulators
time.
ever developed.
And when you were flying the TIE Fighters, they felt like the TIE Fighters in the movie. They were like, really light and kind of almost nervous flying them around, weak but agile. And so like one hit, they'd blow up. But yet they were really hard to hit, So yeah, I think you did a really good job of taking kind of the feeling of the TIE Fighters from the movie and translating it into basically kind of a space flight simulator.
Thanks to Star Wars TIE Fighter, being bad was never so much fun.
I bet a lot of kids played this game and probably had like a newfound respect and maybe a little bit more of an understanding as to why the Empire wanted to blow up entire planets.
Coming up next, the survival horror classics that taught you not to startle the witch.
Ooh,
Gary,
that's
and
a
then
good
everybody's dead because Gary made a sound.
And to stay away from Silent Hill.
I just couldn't stop playing that game, and it just, I'm all...
That's also a pretty good one.
Plus the PC blockbuster.
They're doing the
that let
good
you play
games.
house.
They're not
Or
doing
you can
the
just lock
bad
everybody in the
games.
house and delete the doors and set it
Yeah,
on
you
fire.
did say that before. Or it is in the name of the video.
But first, what musical group members are featured as characters in The Sims? The answer when the top 100 video games of all time returns.
I want to say Black Eyed Peas. I think I remember that.
Who?
Like what band was in The Sims? And I was saying like the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, gotcha. Cave, the code, the smoke. You want the smoke? The wheel? The bear.
Understand the mythology by Getting Lost. Every week, 4 episodes in a row. Lost, Mondays at 8 on G4.
They erased his memory.
Your mind was implanted with a life you think you've lived.
They changed his identity.
Why are you trying to kill me?
You haven't even begun to see me trying to kill you.
I want him alive. Total Recall. On Blu-ray and DVD December 18th.
This is a great chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Whoa, what's going on there?
I just got my mind blown.
Dang, I haven't seen these guys in a while.
Yeah, I like to make note of every time my mind's been blown.
Yeah,
This is
I haven't.
53.
Nice.
First
What
was
happened to him?
being born.
That
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
Two,
Obviously.
my first hat.
Oh.
Yeah. Every other time it's been here, it's on.
Yeah, I know, man. It is such a good sandwich.
Woo! 54.
The Asiago Caesar Chicken Sandwich, part of our all-new premium chicken lineup. And try our new chocolate mint holiday shake. This is how you sign
I kind of want a milkshake right now, actually. Low key.
I always want a milkshake right now. I always do.
Oh, dude, I remember her. Remember she was the
Wendy's girl. The
Yeah.
Wendy's girl.
What happened to her?
No, she was hot.
What happened? She needs to come back.
Chicken Supreme. Crisp chicken, lots of mozzarella,
She was cute.
and a rich Parmesan
She was.
sauce. Making tastes that make the season. That's Wendy's way.
Now that's better.
Get a $10 Toys R Us
That
gift
is,
card offer when
yeah,
you
that
purchase
is
tickets.
better. I
See
do like
offer for
Wendy's
details.
better than any other game.
Toys
Or
R
any
Us.
other store.
Toys R Us.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? This isn't Toys R Us.
No, with the Wendy's.
I
ad.
know. This came right after the Toys R Us ad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's dark. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
kinda,
real thing.
They're
but
kind
that's
of,
kinda
yeah, they're
dark.
kind of laying it down thick. You know?
Jeez. Right after the Toys R Us ad. I know. I'm not trying to sound offensive, but every single time I saw these ads, and then I saw like the dog kennel ads, where it's all like the sad dog. Those made me sad.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to be offensive, but if they always show them right next to each other.
Yeah, the dog ones were pretty sad.
They were. See, they were pretty sad. I wasn't the only one who thought about that. I wasn't the only one who said that. The dog ads were always the saddest ad.
$19 a month. Evan's like, I could choose $19 a month.
I could absolutely use $19. Dude, that's like half of Concord. I could absolutely use that. That's half. I can buy so many carrots.
Hey, but did you see people are trying to
value?
people are trying to sell copies of Concord for like $500.
The controllers, I think, will be a relic. Because the Concord controllers are actually cool, and they're not shut down because you can actually use them with a console. And Concord, of course, they're going to sell that for so much because the game is just a complete flop. But the controllers, I think, are way more expensive and way more worthwhile.
Well, do you, punk?
But yeah, I'm not surprised. They did it with Mario, the Mario 3D All-Stars collection.
Yes, Clint, we do
like, I still have it. Like, it was offered, and it was everywhere in stores. And then the moment the day hit, like, it was nowhere. They took them all down, and then now you can see them on, like, eBay or Amazon.
What musical group is featured as characters?
It's so sad. Don't pay $500.
will.i.am and the Black
No,
Eyed
I'm
Peas.
not.
Good. Good.
And now an arcade classic with all the right moves. At number 92, it's the finger-tapping classic, Galaga.
First of all, bees. I am not a fan of bees, so this made me really happy to shoot space bees out of the sky.
Galaga. I mean, yeah, that is Galaga. Are they gonna put Pac-Man on here?
I would say so. Pac-Man was one of the first games I've ever played.
Yeah, I'm not. I won't diss that.
Bee-like creatures that zipped and swarmed at you with dizzying precision.
Galaga's like the next level of Space Invaders. It's still Space Invaders, but they're a lot more aggressive. You know what I mean? They're coming down.
I wonder what they're gonna say in the interview with Mario Party. Mario Party's like the next level. Fuck you.
Get your ass. Then they go past you and they come back up. I don't know how the hell they will warp back to the top. They go past you and end up back at the top again. What the hell is that?
I was about to say
carpal tunnel syndrome because you got the joystick in one hand, the other hand you got to hit it for every bullet. You got a permanent hook. You're like an old lady in an arcade, begging for quarters from strangers.
I feel like Galaga was the game that kind of introduced us to the concept of the challenge stage, where you would get like 5 stages and you get the crazy challenge stage. That weird like manta ray, space manta ray thing, shoot down the force field and you'd be like, oh, that'll capture me.
I remember this. Back in the day when I played Galaga, I would purposely let myself get captured.
And then you have to free yourself.
Like that. I would purposely let that happen just so I could save it and get a second chance.
Yeah. Well, they're saying like some people didn't know that was a thing. Some people thought it would kill you if you did that.
Everyone loved Galaga.
Next, they're putting their lives in your hands.
Sims.
At number 91,
are they gonna include? I think it's called Pac-Man.
The Sims, man. Let me tell you about The Sims.
But it's for the PlayStation 2. It's in the Namco Museum.
There's something
but they made a
about
remix
Sims.
of Pac-Man.
Maybe it's the fact that you're
if they put that on here, I'd be so.
Being, which I think secretly we all wish we could do.
Not this asshole gnome. Okay. It froze because Elias said
SimCity mastermind Will Wright
in the back.
Soldier Boy.
Follow-up The Sims in 2000, unleashing an
well,
addictive one-of-a-kind life simulation game.
Not quite. It's
when
a live
I first started on The Sims, I wanted to do kind of for architecture what SimCity was doing for city.
Oops. Let me
Sin City was a nothing. Damn, he had to shut the whole damn thing down.
No, I just on Discord I'm refreshing it. Okay.
All right, I was gonna say, remember, kids, don't kids
to originally be the scoring system. It ended up being A strategy game that everybody.
Well, my dad switched to
everybody was
T-Mobile.
playing this game already in their life.
The
This is
T-Mobile
just kind of
internet?
abstracting
Are you-
it into, you know, kind
Are
of
you using
strategic,
T-Mobile right now?
Level.
No, at my dad's house. Is.
embarrassed
Oh, look, it's James Gunn.
Sims so much because it is basically playing
oh.
house.
I was gonna say.
No,
T-Mobile's
T-Mobile. T-Mobile's at my dad's house. I think my
T-Mobile's
grandma's still
good.
using.
They bought Sprint.
It was a big accomplishment.
Still using
You gotta have
Spectrum.
a job, you gotta make some money. You know,
Like T-Mobile
you
went
can
from like the
expand your
worst
house,
provider
you
to
can
like one of the
have
best
plants
providers.
and TVs and couches.
Because they bought
Or you
Sprint.
could just lock everybody in
Yeah.
the house and delete the doors and set it on fire.
We used to do that.
Man, Spectrum's completely wacky.
The freedom to play house, play God, and play with life and death helped The Sims become the top-selling PC title of all time.
You start becoming addicted to this game. You know, you don't work, you don't sleep, you don't eat, you know, you wait too long to go to the bathroom. Also that you can play this game where you work, sleep, eat, and go to the bathroom.
You know, The Sims is a dope game.
Next, the game that shaped the fantasy RPGs we play today. At number 90, Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of
Significantly different from 3.
Baldur's Gate 2
Significantly
was
different.
really
from
the first video game that
Like-
captured that flavor of Dungeons and Dragons.
When Baldur's Gate
Yes,
2
that
was
is
released
true,
for the
but it's
PC in September of
significantly different
2000,
from 3.
it
Yeah.
set the bar for fantasy role-playing games with a narrative that immersed gamers in the world of Dungeons and Dragons' Forgotten Realms.
You are a smart one.
Baldur's Gate 2, story was great on that one. Yeah, really great.
I'm an explorer who likes to have a story to go along with what I'm exploring. Baldur's Gate really gave me that.
That's what I'm saying.
Baldur's Gate 2 not only dropped you into the world of the Forgotten Realms, it allowed you to explore with friends online.
The dungeons, everything you do, it's very much like Dungeons and Dragons. And really being able to go into that fantasy world, only without the guy with the mouthpiece drooling into the cup, which makes it perfect.
Mouthpiece going to the cup.
Fuck. I don't know.
And now for a game that drags survival horror.
I've never
to
played Dungeons and
intense
Dragons
new
in real
places.
life.
Shotgun in the
Yeah.
face always drops a zombie.
Well, he's saying like a
At number
nerd.
89, Left 4 Dead.
I'm a huge zombie fanatic, and Left 4 Dead got me really excited.
Really fun, very satisfying game.
Dude, we haven't encountered Popper yet.
Left 4 Dead made me want. the
He's
zombie
way later,
apocalypse to happen.
but we haven't encountered Popper yet. I
When it
love
dropped
Popper.
in 2008, Valve's Left 4 Dead kept gamers
He's
running
so
for their
adorable.
lives thanks to an incredibly sophisticated and vicious AI.
What's amazing about Left 4 Dead is that they have a director
Oh, Left 4 Dead is
who
amazing,
sort
by
of
the way.
watches you.
Have you ever
and
played
he
Left 4 Dead?
thinks Things are going to
Oh yeah, I love. Dude, me and my buddies back in high school, or even maybe it was middle school.
Oh, it's amazing.
we played that game to death.
I played it solo. I wasn't able to play it with like friends, but back in there because
And like any great survival horror game,
I
Left
don't know,
4
I think
Dead
it was in
boasted
high
a rogues gallery of
But oh my gosh,
repulsive
Left 4
bad
Dead's
guys.
They have like different kinds of zombies. So there's
Then
like
they
a
made
zombie
Back
that
4
spits
Blood,
at
and I
you,
was
a
just
zombie that grabs you with its tongue.
And then the witch.
the smoker.
The witch.
Watch out for the smoker.
She looks like RuPaul.
Smoker's
Crack.
got
You have
me.
to sneak by her. If you make a sound, she wakes up and she's the toughest bad guy in the game. Just go with this.
Well, don't wake her up.
Gary, don't.
They told just walk into her.
Okay, you just. What the? Gary, and then everybody's dead.
For me, the fun of it is playing multiplayer. So you play with your friends. You have people freaking
I
out.
played Left
You
4
go
Dead
up
2
against that
specifically.
giant
I
fat
was a
zombie.
coach. I love coach. I played coach.
Yeah, I've played both of
Hearing
them.
other people scream because they're freaking out, that's pretty fun. And then you
Coach.
scream and you hope
See, it's unfortunate that what was that game that tried to be the successor?
Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood. It's too bad that game kind of failed.
It was not great. It wasn't very good at all.
Fine. You stole that gun? Fine. If you die, I'm not reviving
They
you.
tried
You're done.
way too hard to be
you have an adventure together. Like, the
Left 4
multiplayer
Dead. So,
really makes
yeah,
Left
you're
4 Dead
right.
fun.
You're
It's
right.
like going through a
Well, no, I don't even think it was like they tried too hard to be. It was like the same developers that worked on Left 4 Dead. So it's like they could have
Yeah, it
made the
was.
exact. I don't know why they couldn't make the exact game that they had before.
Because
I mean, I guess it.
known as being
Drop into the middle of a
Valve is
massive
known for being a
sci-fi
lazy
trilogy.
company.
It's a heavy game.
Yeah.
And take a trip down memory
Like
lane
Valve,
with
even though
Outrun.
despite the fact they
drive
own
your car
Steam,
into things at 100 miles an hour. Ferrari,
and so like they made like TF2 and stuff.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they're like that's why
What was
TF2
the
hasn't
first
gotten any
video game
updates
to be
because they're
blasted into Earth's
not
orbit?
updating it.
The answer when the
Like
top
they're very
100
lazy
video
now.
games returns.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't surprise me. But they tried too hard to pander, so that's what they get.
Life is a game.
What the fuck?
But until there's a manual, there is X-Play. TV's #1 source for the hottest titles, the latest technology, and the newest
X-Play
to game.
It's everything that's going on in the gaming world.
Everyone plays X-Play. Weeknights at 6:30, only on.
That's with Adam and Adam Sessler and was it
Well, this is after Adam left though.
Adam Sessler and who was the other one?
Morgan Webb.
Morgan Webb, right? I know they left, yeah, and then
No, Morgan's still there. Adam left. Or remember, he got fired.
Oh yeah.
Anna? What the ho-ho heck were you thinking? Imagine if I bought a mechanical uke for my lawn. It's creepy, right?
And then who is the person from Attack of the Show?
That's Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn, right? And you,
she was gone. She was gone by then too. By this time too. Same with Kevin. I think they were both gone by this point.
Dude, what is this you're listening to? You need to pump up some jams. Come on, it's Friday. It's time
and
to
then
get
she
this party
she was
started.
stolen. Somebody got you before you could get to her.
I mean, John Mulaney.
Now all hands
John
underwear
Mulaney,
is
yeah.
tagless. Go tagless.
Oh, this is an interesting commercial.
Oh, this is PlayStation All Stars. Nah, Kratos doesn't die from that. The fuck?
You remember what we did to Zeus?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Like Kratos didn't die from that. Doesn't matter that. Yep. Man, that was the ad. That was the whole ad. They didn't even show gameplay. Man, they had all they had to do was not screw it up. All they had to do was not screw it up. And what did they do? They fucked it up.
Wait, but everyone still loves PlayStation All Stars. I feel like they just didn't make a second one.
They don't love the game. They love the fact that they want a new game.
Gotcha.
The game was not good. Not everybody loves it. It's the fact that they love the idea of it. That's why people.
You owe me.
And the fact that it's yes, they do love the game. Well, yeah.
Share everything plan. Shareable
They love the
data
idea.
across 10 devices with unlimited
Kind of like how people
Right.
love the idea of Jump Force, but they didn't actually like the game.
Oh, yeah. Jump Force. I tell people that was my introduction, my main introduction to other animes, and they hate me for it.
Companies hire our graduates and then they come.
Well, that's what people
Like, I
say.
know about Dragon Ball, but I
People
didn't
still talk about Jump Force on some of the things I follow.
I saw someone at the Cornerstone playing Jump Force today.
Today?
Yep.
Really? They still have it downloaded?
They were playing Jump Force.
I'm surprised they had it downloaded.
Hey man, anime fans can't be stopped.
No, I know, but I thought it got delisted, and the only way you can play it is if you've already bought the game.
No. What? It got delisted?
I think it got delisted.
Oh, I'm gonna check. I must find out.
Like, I can still download it because I actually bought the game, but like,
I know.
But I didn't know Cornerstone had bought it.
That'd be hilarious if it got
Order Stretch Genie solution with 2 sets of Stretch Genie expanders for $9.99. Call now to double your offer. Get 2 bottles of Stretch Genie solution and
did
4
get
Stretch Genie
delisted.
expanders. Just pay additional processing and handling. As a free gift,
Nah, it's okay. I can buy it for the
Heal
Switch.
gel pads absolutely free. If not satisfied, keep the gel pads as a gift.
If you want all my DLC, too bad.
To order Stretch Genie, call 1-800-698-4383. That's 1-800-698-4383 or go to
What is this?
stretchgenie.com. Order now.
Stretch Genie?
Honey, how did you order a... Oh, right. With Little Caesars, you don't have to call.
Dad got pizza? That's crazy.
Pick up Little Caesars hot and ready Caesar wings with your large.
I like how that kid's just half mime.
Pizza.
Why is he half mine?
Because his mom is not a mime and his dad is a mime.
Oh.
We asked, what was the first video game to be blasted into Earth's orbit? The answer? StarCraft was launched into
I think I
space
knew that.
before
I think I
the
knew
Shuttle
StarCraft was
Discovery in
launched.
1999.
Weirdos.
Next, one of the most memorable sports games for the original NES. At number 88, it's
Double Dribble. It was, at the time, Double Dribble.
Double Dribble.
I mean, every kid I knew that played basketball wanted to have Double Dribble at their house.
Released to arcades
Nah,
in
Techno Bowl's where it's
1986 and
at.
ported to the original Nintendo.
Get the
following year,
49ers.
Konami's Double Dribble was one of the
Oh, this
early
is
games
corner
to
three.
use cutscenes
Corner three.
and actual
The
speech.
Family Guy clip. Corner
And they
three.
have that saying, double dribble, like when you started the game.
Nah,
so it was
Techno
kind of
Bowl
like,
is the real
oh my
one.
God, they're talking.
Get that corner three going.
Double Dribble. Double Dribble.
Double dribble.
Double Dribble.
Double dribble.
Double Dribble.
The guy had a speech impediment, but it was awesome.
Although the game lacked the participation of the NBA, resulting in teams like the Boston Frogs, in Double Dribble, the hoops action was all pro.
But I was good in that game because I knew the sweet spots.
If you could just hit that spot, man, right there in the corner of that three-point line.
And you could shoot threes all day long. You'd never miss.
I mean, if you knew that and your friend didn't, you were going to dominate your friends in that game.
Evan would definitely find out that sweet spot.
When you shoot the ball?
Nah, I definitely. Nah, fuck no. I do the corner threes. You've seen the corner threes, right?
Soundage from like a
Yeah.
war game.
You see
'Cause it
the,
was like-
yep, I do that shit. I do that every single time.
And
It's
then when it
optimal.
hit the goal, it went.
Next up, it's the
Oh
Empire
my
Strikes
God.
Back of gaming's greatest sci-fi adventure.
Mass Effect. Hey, it's Morgan Webb. Mass Effect is one of my favorite games ever.
Elias,
It's
was
Mass
that you?
Effect 2.
Yeah, it was.
Released in 2010 to universal acclaim, Mass Effect 2 is a sprawling action.
I actually plan on streaming the Mass Effect remastered if I ever get through Elden Ring.
5 minutes of starting that game, something so crazy.
Sure
and
you
epic
will.
happens
Might
that
take a
you're
few
just
more
like,
months, but you'll get.
I really wanted to play,
around
but
in space,
freaking
you're
Elden
basically
Ring.
a
Wasn't
guy
Mass
that's
Effect
trying to
Andromeda
save the
even?
universe from this creatures
yes.
called the Reapers.
I thought they did a really great job
If
of
you know it's
the
bad
story,
if
of
Elias
being able
says
to go in and pick different missions.
I mean, it was okay. They just.
Oh,
They-
never mind.
What I'm saying is they just didn't go anywhere with it.
I spoke too soon.
Like a lot of the open, because it was kind of an open world game, but it was kind of lifeless. You know what I mean?
Elias, you broke character
so
for a
great
second.
because not only are you doing this awesome third-person shooter and the
broke-
weapons
Well, look, I
you
gave
have,
I gave it a solid chance. Now I might play it again if I do this Mass Effect marathon, but I gave it a solid go.
level, or you can just shoot them in the head with a sniper rifle.
You broke character.
Where Mass Effect 2 really shined was in its
Look, I had
implementation
the thing that mainly kept me playing Andromeda is that I had a pretty broken build, or at least like broken for my game.
You get to choose whether you want to be good or bad. You can finish the game either way, but based on your choices, it then gives you different scenarios as you're going through the game. Different characters.
Because you can like mix and match like abilities and powers and technology, but it's like I had a combination that was kind of
whether your friends
busted.
would live or die. It let you choose which of your friends you'd get to love.
The whole dating sim part of Mass Effect I thought was really funny, you know, and so being able to play into that and trying to woo particular women along the way, and
I am a total.
Well, yeah, that's why you liked it,
Valentino
Elias.
on Mass Effect 2.
The ability to create a personalized adventure through a myriad of gut-wrenching choices helped Mass Effect 2 earn 2010's Game of the Year award and a place on the top 100.
I've made some terrible, terrible choices in that game and have suffered for it. But that's what makes me like the game.
And now for the driving game that taught you why seatbelts are essential. And that blondes like Ferraris. At number 86...
Evan, do you like Ferraris?
Super fast speed, Ferrari, blonde,
They go pretty
driving,
fast.
craziness.
Outrun, the game that made everyone want a Ferrari with a hot blonde in it.
Outrun first let you get behind the wheel of a Ferrari.
There was another.
That's not true, Morgan Webb. I would have wanted you in the Ferrari.
Put a steering wheel on there, and then you actually got to drive the car.
No, it's Olivia. No, it's
red
Olivia
car,
Munn.
And the girl.
I would have had Olivia Munn and
So
Morgan
it was
Webb.
like you were this guy with a Hawaiian shirt or something next to this beautiful girl just driving down California.
And you
I
got
bet
to
you
pedal
would've.
at the actual stand-up machine, which was awesome.
That was the first game where you actually had
I would've taken the
a
Wendy's
stick
though.
shift.
then she could now that's better. Yeah, I pick up this car.
Gaming history.
So now that's better than that car. That's better than a
things at 100 miles an hour. If you have a Ferrari, you'll die.
That's better than a Nissan.
You don't just get an extra life. It's just you just get the one in life.
And now for a game that was responsible for plenty of vivid nightmares. At number 85, it's
there you
the
go, Evan.
survival horror masterpiece, Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2.
It was so scary.
Konami's trying to make Silent Hill 2 remastered just for a movie tie-in.
Games that I loved because it just.
Have you played Silent? Oh, well, no. No, you
I've
haven't.
never been so
No, you haven't.
scared in my whole life.
No, you haven't.
Silent Hill, pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat.
I thought it'd be a good idea to play this game.
You should play Silent Hill, Elias.
I do not
I
want to play
didn't sleep
Silent
for
Hill.
a week.
My sons, I mean, they'll call
Oh, the only reason I'm considering giving Resident Evil a chance is because the characters are Oh.
Yeah, there's no hot girl. See, that's a hot girl.
Yeah, but you don't play as them. Is it still bad?
Sorry, you have to play as a dude.
Is it still?
What? It was just behind. It was decent.
2001.
Is it still
Silent
desync?
Hill 2
I just played
forces
it.
players to maneuver through heavy fog while keeping a watchful eye out for creatures just waiting to leap from the darkness.
See, isn't she hot?
The atmosphere of
You
the
gotta go
game
save
had
her.
this really moody, kind of misty vibe about it.
The fog would roll in and it looked
I think
like
it's okay.
actual real fog.
Dude, Cliffy B, back when he owned Epic Games before he got rid of it and it turned into Fortnite.
Yep, they took away Gears of War
gonna get
from me and
It's
turned
just
to
the sound
Fortnite.
design.
But actually,
It's
it made him like
horrifying.
billions of
becomes
dollars.
your enemy. All you hear is like that.
It
the
worked
whole
with
time,
Fortnite.
and a
That's why I'm
creature
able to
just comes
excuse
out of the
Fortnite
mist
because it
and
worked.
attacks you.
Because the gameplay was actually good. They had a good
Creepy
form.
visuals, a haunting score, and dreadful silence.
And they obviously they
Silent
got
Hill 2 is
Goku.
an immersive study
The guy
in
from Fortnite.
psychological horror.
I'll kill him, just like that.
I didn't play that game with
That's
lights
me,
off.
Elias. I'll kill him just like that. I think that might be another. See, at first I had
Next,
Mr. Moneyback
the games that turn
from
Mila Jovovich
Resident
into
Evil.
a zombie killer.
Big Sisters, like
The original? No, do the
Grandma
remake.
into a gamer.
I mean, it revolutionized kind of.
Oh,
what
the
family
original?
gaming is.
Nah, the
And
remake is so much
thousands of
better.
kids into ninjas.
But the remake wasn't out yet.
Doesn't want to play a game where you've got throwing stars.
No, this is
But
like
first,
2011,
who
right?
was the first video game character with a wax
This 2011,
replica
right?
at
Yeah,
Madame
the
Tussauds?
remake
The
of Resident
answer
Evil
when we
1,
return.
not 2 and 3. That was Resident Evil 1. The GameCube remake.
Your daily download of all the stuff that matters.
Elias.
Social media is the reason why this has become an issue.
Attack of
What?
the Show, next on G4.
I said
So,
the
as you can
remake
see,
of Resident Evil 1.
customer satisfaction is
not
at
2, 3, or 4.
97%.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Tasty.
The first Resident Evil 1
always
was,
ask me how you
I
make
guarantee
these
this is
Geico
true,
adverts. So we're taking
97%.
you behind the scenes.
Resident
This
Evil 1
coffee cup, for
remake for
example,
GameCube.
is computer
That one was
animated.
really good.
It's not real. Geico's customer satisfaction's quite real, though. This computer animated coffee tastes dreadful.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Someone get me a latte, will you? Please?
Che cosa guardi, eh? Mi stai spogliando
I
coglioni.
think he got a latte.
Poverino.
Maybe.
Non puoi farne a meno. Sei persa pensando che sarò qua per sempre.
Like, wish a girl would walk up to me and slap me. And steal my coffee.
Actually, I'm okay with
The
this.
Fiat 500
I'm okay with this.
Abarth. You'll never forget
I'm
the
okay
first
with
time you
this.
see
I'm actually okay with that ad. If that were me, I'd be okay with it. If there was a girl and then she turned to a car, and the car would look like that, I'm okay with that.
You'll forget it's, well, a laptop. Learn more at us.toshiba.com.
What? No, dude. That you know, I need Toshiba for that. I just need a website,
My
pirate
sister
site.
Lisa.
So hot.
Uh-oh, Elias.
Woo, hot. Oh yeah.
Let's see what Elias.
What is your problem? I'm sorry.
That is hot.
Made with real cheese.
Remember when they used to have good commercials like that one?
Wrapped in a crispy crust.
But they're too offensive, Elias.
Irresistibly hot.
They're too offensive.
Good life.
The inventors
She
of
said-
Twix had a
she
falling
said that
out,
guy
so
was
the
hot.
production of
How
Twix
dare
was
he.
divided between two separate factories. Left Twix factory
No, I remember-
cascades
oh, no, I
caramel and
remember
chocolate onto
Elias.
cookie, while right Twix factory
I remember.
flows caramel and chocolate onto cookie.
I'm
Today they share
offended.
nothing but a wrapper and a driveway. Try both and pick a side.
Bagista was a gangster.
Gangster Squad.
Well, I'm looking to put a squad together. I'm going after Mickey Cohen.
Well, you gotta die something.
Leave these at home.
You're gonna be begging for a bullet.
Elias, think if you part of the Gangster Squad.
Of course yeah, me, you, Ellis, and Moses, we could do it.
I can pull. Oh, we can pull it off.
Not anymore.
Gangster Squad, rated R, January 11th.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think it's better now.
Oh, I just restarted. All right.
And your news now.
How's that?
That's better. That's better.
Hi, Laura here from the Old Wicker Mill, Central New York's
Oh,
most
Wicker
unique
Mill.
boutique department store. People often
Have you
ask
been there?
me what that means.
No, I
As you
haven't.
look around, we're a very
I have not
large
either.
store,
Makes
intimately
two of us.
divided up into individual departments.
Is that like a
So you
flea
can have
market?
hours to browse through, or if you're in a hurry,
I
ask
believe
one of
so.
our sales associates for assistance, and we'll help you get on your way. To quote many of our customers, this is just an amazing place. The Old Wicker Mill, New Hartford Shopping Center, Route 11.
Which customers
Cicero,
said?
and now Destiny USA.
What? Which customers?
Nothing left.
The hatch. The others. The key. The cave. The code. Smoke. The wheel. The bear.
It's a polar bear.
Understand the mythology.
They
by
killed
getting
Banjo.
Lost every week, 4 episodes in a row. Lost.
They shot
Mondays at
Banjo.
8 on G4.
Before the break, we asked, who was the first video game character with a wax replica at Madame Tussauds? The answer? Halo's Spartan hero, Master Chief.
I mean, that makes sense because isn't he the only humanoid character?
Next on the countdown, the game
least
that
Link.
made bowling safe for grandma.
Yeah, but Link's not like.
Not always for your TV. At number 84,
Link's humanoid.
Wii Sports.
Mario's humanoid. Mario's a cartoon. But he's
But I mean, like they talk about like a wax museum, so you would think they would. I feel like they would do like real people first. But I guess Link would have been a good choice too.
Bundled with the Nintendo Wii upon the console's release in 2006, Wii Sports
Wii
exploded
Sports.
on the gaming scene.
It's great. Like, change the way we play video games. All of a sudden, you're standing up, moving around.
I watched you in tennis.
Wii
Me?
Sports not only revolutionized gaming,
Yeah.
it helped Nintendo sell almost 100
Do you
million
play that
Wii
Switch Sports still?
Greatest tech demo for the Wii.
Oh
They
God,
found a
no.
way
I don't.
to
I remember I played it with Alex at Cornerstone a lot. You know they're adding basketball and stuff to it.
that tutorial.
Nobody
in a game
plays
that
it
is
anymore,
so much
though.
fun to play with your friends that it became one of the top 100 games.
But
of
it's
all
like
time.
not Wii Sports. That's literally its whole thing. It's literally like not Wii Sports. Like nobody likes it.
Well, it's supposed to be Switch Sports. I think people don't like it because you can't use like the Mii's.
And now the best ninja
Well,
game
it
ever
released
created.
way too late in the Switch
At number
lifespan.
83 on our countdown,
Way too
Ninja
late.
Gaiden.
It's just the best ninja game
Oh, Ninja
ever.
Gaiden,
Learn
which
how to
one?
run
1 or
along
2?
the walls and do a bunch of
3 was.
backflips. What?
I still haven't played it yet, but I heard
doesn't
that
wanna play a
1
game
and
where you
2
got
were
throwing
amazing.
I'll be
I don't know. Did they release a collection yet?
But Ninja
I don't know.
It's like one of my favorite.
I think it's the first Ninja Gaiden.
No matter how you pronounce it,
Well,
the,
the
2004
remakes of
Xbox
Ninja Gaiden were
Classic
pretty
is one of the
terrible.
most
1 and 2
difficult games you will ever play.
Can't use this, but that game. Ninja Gaiden is one of the hardest games I've ever played.
I tried normal, and normal kicked my ass. Like, just, and not even like politely, just straight up. Just
master
no
collection.
apologies.
They get you up to speed, they show you how to walk around, and then they throw you in with the boss.
Ninja Gaiden, I heard 1 and 2 were really good, but 3
10,
was
12 times trying to fight this boss. And when you finally figure it out, you just about to finish, what do they go? Can't kill me, I'm your trainer. And you're like, come on.
Hard as okay. That's pretty much sums it up.
Yu Hayabusa.
We played a game this season
Oh,
at Baylor
Melee.
called Super Smash Bros. So shout out to my guys at Baylor.
I'm surprised this isn't higher on the list, considering people still play
First-person
Melee.
fighting sensation, Super Smash
Well, they're not
Brothers Melee.
It was this epic battle of everyone that you love.
Now I remember going to birthday parties, and this was all we would do is play Melee.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now that was back before, you know, I never did competitive like some crazy people that I'm talking to right now. But we just did like the actual fun part of Smash.
Hey man, I still like the fun part of Smash.
Oh.
Hey man.
I just know I tried to play with Uno, and they were just like, oh, I only play with the competitive rules. Like they don't like using items or going to fun stages anymore. I think that was part of the original fun of the game.
Nah, Fern's not like me or Eli or Graham. We like to have fun. Nah, Uno is in it to win it.
Yeah.
Even if it means they don't like items, they don't like parties.
Next on our countdown,
they don't like
the
parties.
survival horror original.
But it's okay though. It's okay though. That's why there's still players like that.
Resident Evil.
But it's okay, Uno. It's
Resident
okay.
Evil
We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you.
Changed video games for me. That was probably one of the first games
Resident
where I
Evil.
was like you would jump when you played it. Like it was scary, you know.
Resident Evil hit the PlayStation in 1996, launching one of the most enduring series in gaming history.
Resident Evil is set in this huge mansion designed by the world's worst architect. Because the door is locked, but to unlock it, you have to play the Moonlight Sonata on the piano. The person living there must be like, can't we just use regular keys for these?
I'm always scared that something's gonna be around the door. You know, every door there's about 30 zombies ready to chase you, jump through windows.
Dang, Elias, and you've never played a Resident Evil
series
game?
which
No.
brought horror
Oh, you
to
love
the
8.
forefront
Why?
of
'Cause Lee
games. They did a
Dimitrescu.
really good job, I think, of
That's true.
You
demonstrating
know
how
her,
horror
right?
works.
That's all vampire. You love that game.
I would just get killed by her though.
25 minutes into the
But
game.
you like it though. She's
is
in the
one
first
of
area.
The biggest
So,
scares.
you know, you didn't
of
have to
any
play long. You don't have
game
to
in
play much
history.
of the game.
When you're inside that house and you're walking down the hallway, dogs, crazy psycho zombie dogs. I'm not kidding you.
Woof.
To this day, I have never been so scared of anything in my life.
Anybody who says they didn't jump at that is a liar.
Resident Evil and its wild assortment
Did you
of
jump at that,
zombie
Evan?
dogs, deadly birds, and massively mutated bad guys earned the
I
game
jumped
a
at
loyal
4.
following
I
and
wasn't
a
playing the
big screen
original. I was playing
adaptation.
Resident Evil.
How I knew about it was
I do need to play the original. I haven't gotten to it, but I do
Resident
need to
Evil
play.
fans, so we would play it together.
I played
all
2
the time.
and I played
And then when I
the
heard they
original.
were making the movie, I was like, wow.
I haven't played the remake of 2.
You know,
The
my
main
little
Resident
brother
Evil game, I
would,
think I've only
like,
played.
win major points.
It's
you
only
know,
been
my
4.
big sisters,
However,
like the
4 is the
girl
best
from
one.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil
I need to
has
play
made
2
millions
remake,
of
I need to play
dollars
4
in movies and sequels.
And
But
the
it's
original.
memories it made in the minds of terrified gamers that earned its
There was
spot on
another
the
one I
top
played.
100.
What was the name
The
of it?
original Resident Evil was the first game that made
Damn it,
me
there
and
was another one.
my best friend keep the lights on overnight.
I'm trying to remember. The opening of that's the opening of
Coming up on the top 100 video games of all time.
Damn.
If I can't knock you
What?
out and hurt you, then I don't want to play.
The gloves come
I'm
off
trying to think of
and
the Resident Evil
punches
game. I
start
think I
to
played
fly.
one more.
It's like
I
playing
don't remember
with
which
two
one it was.
Patrick Swayze's for Roadhouse.
As we jump closer to the #1 spot.
Yeah, I think I
in the
played one more. I
countdown.
don't
Pop
remember
quiz.
which one.
Who is the best boss ever to kill in the entire history of video games? Mecha Hitler. Go.
Will your favorite survive the cut?
See, Morgan Webb was cool.
You're supposed to be a real bummer at parties.
Or
Was
will
on Prince of
their
Persia
number be
PS2?
up?
I got stuck in that temple.
Well, the
It was
top 100
funny.
video games of all
I think
time
I think Prince of
continues.
Persia's on. I think Prince of Persia's on.
That gotta be like one of the best.
I
video
need to finish that
games,
game. That was
like,
for PS2. The original Prince of Persia,
Mm.
not the newer one. Where if you died on the game over screen, the protagonist he would say, "Wait, that didn't happen." And if you like fall off a cliff, he's like, "Wait, I didn't fall. What? Can I go back?" And if you like got killed by someone, it's like, "No, I didn't die to that." He'll like tell you that didn't happen.
From
Like he
Mario
messed
to
up like
Master
it's like a
Chief,
storytelling.
That game is awesome.
He's like, "Wait, that didn't happen. I didn't fall off the cliff." It was always funny.
It's one team trying to beat the other team.
It's like, no, that
Heroes
didn't happen.
versus assassins.
Oh, MK9.
Legends versus monsters.
Elias, I bet you'd like MK9.
I did play MK9. That MK9 was the first Mortal Kombat that I actually owned. Or like that was like the first one I actually like played and like got into. Cause that's when I mained.
I think I know why.
Well, I mained
Wait.
Johnny Cage.
I
in
think
that.
I can.
Best game of all time.
Oh, I was never gonna guess Johnny Cage.
No, I made Johnny Cage in 9, and then 10 is when I discovered Cassie Cage.
I was actually going to say, I'm like, I would never have guessed Johnny.
I did like Johnny Cage. Well, I mean, I like Sonya Blade too, but
I would have said.
Well, like my 3 characters in 9 was Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, and Sindel.
I was gonna say Melina would be one of them.
Grab your Lancer.
No, it was not Melina. I never actually played Melina.
Look at this peak on screen, Elias.
Gears of War 3? Dude, I love Gears of War 3. Gears of War 3 was the first one I played.
Look at this peak on screen.
Released in 2011,
Gears 1 through
of War
3
brought
so
fans bigger battles, better multiplayer action, and an explosive conclusion to the epic story of Marcus Phoenix and his
epic conclusion, Evan. No more games after this one.
An amazingly well-polished game.
There weren't any more games after the
second game.
We knew this was the end of the trilogy. This was the end of Marcus's
hold
story.
on. They are making a new one. However, it's like a prequel. Technically, it's not 4.
Is huge. Horde is huge.
They're making a next. It's a prequel. It's Eden. Heard about that, right?
Like I feel like, you know, there's no competition. I could hold my own against.
You heard about that in the Xbox showcase?
Yeah. Project E-Day.
Yeah.
Of course I
Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago. Back in the day,
after like the 100th time
saving
you
the
assassinated
world.
your husband, to be like, oh my God, is that you, honey? I didn't realize that. I'm so sorry.
The Horde mode in Gears 3 is insane. It's addictive. I start playing at 7 o'clock at night, and the next day I know the sun's coming up.
Intense action has always been a staple of the Gears franchise. But what really set Gears of War 3 apart was its moving storyline.
We did a really good job of blending kind of seamless cinematic gameplay with really, really good storytelling. That kind of culminates in the death of a key character about halfway through the game, which a lot of gamers really have told us that has brought them to tears.
No. Oh my gosh, I did cry. Don't spoil it. They spoiled it. Oh gosh.
Well, yeah, the game's been out for, I guess.
Dom's death. I sat in silence for 4 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did too.
It was so well
It was
done.
actually, yeah, like, because I watched
the writing,
the entire Gears of War series. Like,
that good.
And we tried to make something that everyone
and
can
I was like, I
connect
got to
with.
this
And so I
part.
think that's one of the strengths of Gears of War is that it has
I think I
characters that
knew,
people can
he
relate
died before this.
Yeah. Believe that. I was sad.
But
pissed.
I had
We
not
drank
seen it
after
play
that.
out. So
We had to pour out a 40 for our home.
that's how much of an impact. I knew he was going to die. I knew it happened.
Gears of War 3 improved
But when
on
I
2
actually
already
saw it for
incredible
myself
games to create
again,
a bullet-riddled masterpiece
when
that
I
we'll
actually
be
like
playing for years
like
to come.
saw everything 1 and 2 and then going to 3,
A special place in my heart.
I
There are
cried.
so many huge releases.
That's how much of
every
an
year.
impact. That's how
Gears
good of a
3
storytelling.
has been in my Xbox
It is, yeah.
360 every day since it
You
dropped.
know they did a
And
good
there's
job of
something
that.
to be said about that.
Next up, a trippy psychology lesson disguised as a video game. At number
Oh,
79,
original Psychonauts.
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 Or was an Xbox exclusive.
Blew my mind.
You are all psychic soldiers.
The brainchild of devious game designer Tim Schafer, Psychonauts hit consoles in 2005. Part platform game, part mind-bending adventure. The game's plot concerned, well, let's have Jack explain.
You're this kid
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin.
who goes to this psychic camp for kids to develop their psychic powers. The adventure takes place in different people's minds.
Why is Jack Black making that voice?
Figure out their psychological damage to conquer the game. It's pretty groundbreaking and creative.
Wait, is he supposed to be the dude from Brutal Legend at this point?
And people, when they have dreams, they take
Probably.
their lives' problems and turn them into these crazy, real, literal, like monsters that you fight in your head. So we could do anything we want in that game. We could go anywhere.
Hey, you know Tim Schafer's still friends with Jeff Keighley, right? Like even today,
Neat. It doesn't actually make any sense.
because he does that
Amazing
the Day of the
because
Dev
that's
stuff.
The real nature of it.
Psychonauts was critically
Jeff
lauded upon
Keighley.
release and attracted a cultishly devoted fan base, even if the game was viewed as a commercial flop.
It is one of the best games I ever played. It
That is
should have
true.
gotten more attention than it ever got. Obviously, it made your list. So there's something to be said here.
Is this your list of top 100 games that were canceled? Because I don't know how many games on this list were canceled, but that game was canceled. And it came back from the dead, and it is still here on this list. We're still talking about it, so take that, universe.
Up next, an arcade classic that combines fast driving, quick reflexes, and some very satisfying road rage.
It was James Bond, but they couldn't say it was James Bond.
At number 78, Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter,
awesome game.
The early 80s.
I wonder why they couldn't call it James Bond.
What's great about Spy Hunter is that it, rather than just being a generic driving game, it actually gave your car a character.
Spy Hunter was the game that everyone wanted to play just so they could feel like they were in Knight Rider.
Spy Hunter put players behind the wheel of the kick-ass G6155 Interceptor, which got some deadly upgrades every time they could hitch a ride on one of these trucks.
The main payoff of the game is the truck comes, you drive in the truck.
I remember constantly looking for that stupid van to drive into, and I think you got a smoke screen or oil slick, whatever, when you ever went into that van.
You know, their cars are coming up, you're like, oil slick, son. You know? Messed up.
But getting on the truck got you more than an awesome upgrade. It gave players a chance to hear a Spy classic.
Wait, isn't that song in SpongeBob too, though?
For lots of pent-up road rage, made Spy
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Top games.
Oh.
Shooting the guys, Spy Hunter, I could play that all day.
Next, a classic motocross game for the NES that still sets hearts racing.
Excite Bike on Nintendo.
Is that Nick Cannon?
School, where you get to make your own tracks and all of that.
Yeah,
Take it all the way back to 86.
Nick Cannon.
At number 77, it's Excite Bike, one of the original games available upon Nintendo's American release.
That's it right there, Excite Bike. That's the original video game that beats all video games.
Excite Bike was neat because it made me want to get into motocross.
It inspired the average bow-legged biker like myself to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to jump our Ford Festiva.
Simple in design, but extremely rewarding, Excite Bike offered a revolutionary feature, the ability to custom design your own tracks.
I think a lot of people forget how far outside the box that was back then, to let you take control and kind of build your own level. If you wanted to really make a time trial track that you wanted all your friends to come over and try and you couldn't wait for them to get there, that's what Excite Bike did.
I actually did not know it's like by let you do your own maps or your own tracks.
Fun was the sound design. If you play the motorcycle sound in Excite Bike,
Excite Bike was lit.
To anybody my age, they can immediately tell you what video game that came from.
A simple yet unforgettable classic, Excite Bike laid the groundwork for every Nintendo racing game that came after it and exposed gamers everywhere to a new world of virtual speed. Coming up next, the fight for the top spot continues.
Oh, I totally play just to fight.
And no one's playing nice.
I only played hockey games just to fight.
Will your favorite game live
Hockey
to see the
games
next
just
round?
a fight, you
This
said?
is pretty much
Yeah.
the freaking coolest thing you could ever imagine.
It was actually in the rules.
But first, before Peter Gunn, what was the
You have to pick a
original
fight with
song
someone.
used in Spy Hunter? The answer after the break.
James Bond thing.
Ah.
They literally said that earlier, I thought.
Whoever said dog is man's best friend?
Kit, where are you?
Never had the right car.
How's that for service? Terrific.
G4 presents the classic TV series for guys who love talking cars.
Michael, look out.
Knight Rider, weekdays at 11 on G4.
The next chapter begins with the power of two.
Oh, there you go, Evan.
Oh, this game was Omega
The
X,
Epic
but
Mickey 2, the power of two on Wii U. Available now. Rated E for everyone.
don't
Save
buy it on
$10
Wii U.
at
Do
Target.
not fucking buy it on Wii U. Do not fucking buy. No.
What?
No.
But I want a Wii U.
Do not fucking buy it on Wii U. Buy it on any other console. The frame drop was absolutely unbelievable on Wii U. Like, it was ass.
With up to $250 in bonus bucks.
Do not.
It's time to go be one with the trail as one big happy
But
family
why?
on the all-new 2013 CRF 110F, starting at $19.99. It's go time, and Honda is offering all kinds of holiday deals.
Damn, that's expensive.
Introducing Toshiba's Satellite P Series with an Impact Smart hard drive built to take
Holy
a hit
shit.
and a durable aluminum casing.
I wish that was
built
my
to keep it all
laptop.
together.
My laptop
Learn
didn't
more at
float itself. If I
us.toshiba.com.
plug it in. Or if I boot it up while it's not plugged in, it just implodes.
In 3 days, I'm looking for
Oh god, Gollum!
to share in
That game had 700 concurrent players. It had more concurrent players than Concord.
The Hobbit, an unexpected journey to PG-13, midnight Thursday, everywhere Friday.
Apparently the movie was bad.
I like that movie.
Unwrap your paradise. Soft,
Of course you
sweet
did,
coconut
Elias.
Covered in rich, creamy chocolate.
Of
No,
course you fucking did.
I really did. I really did like The Hobbit. Now, I like the first two Hobbit. Let me rephrase.
Do you ever wish we had iPads to practice math more?
Sorry, the third Hobbit movie. I feel like they didn't need to make it. I feel like it was just kind of dragging it out.
Maybe
Oh,
not.
shoot.
With AT&T Mobile Share, adding an
I
iPad
almost
is just
just
$10 a month.
But honestly,
What did you do, Elias?
No, I was knocked over something.
We should keep these for
Good job.
us.
we should keep these.
What?
AT&T Mobile Share. Add an iPad for just $10 a month. One plan, up to 10 devices. AT&T. Rethink possible.
What's better than hand-scooped ice cream? Hand-scooped ice cream between two chocolate chip cookies. The chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. Free with a Memphis barbecue burger combo. Only at Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
Holiday foods can taste great and still be good for you.
Put some of those naughty foods back on your nice list thanks to Time Warner Digital Cable's Health on Demand. Check out recipe makeovers,
Try our lightened version for fewer calories and the same great protein and calcium.
healthy holiday tips,
Use the seeds to add a sweet, tart taste.
and express workouts so you can stay healthy this holiday season.
10-minute quick fix workout.
Health on Demand, only on Time Warner Digital Cable. Check your local listings.
Not getting the internet speed you were hoping for?
Yes, I need
Switch
better
to
internet
Time
speed.
Warner Cable and go up to 3
No!
times
Well,
faster
you
than
don't want-
DSL.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you don't want that.
761
Time Warner Cable is Spectrum. They changed their name to Spectrum.
And get our best offer
They just
of the
hid
year.
under a new
DVR service
Elias.
free, 5 premium channels free,
Or
and a
Elias, rather.
$150 Best Buy gift card. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy
Evil
better.
Elias be like, I want to use
So
T-Mobile.
what? And what's next? You have the questions.
So is it time to live underground?
Candace Bailey, Jessica Chobot, Sarah Underwood.
To the tech you crave. The ideas that shape your world.
The social media is the reason why this has become an issue.
And the people who make it happen.
Welcome to the show, Tyree.
It's your daily download of all the stuff that matters. Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7 on G4.
Those are my girls, man.
Before the break, we asked what was the
Not
original
anymore.
song used in
That's
Spyro
true.
before
They all
it
got
began?
canceled.
The answer? The James Bond theme by Monty Norman.
Yep. I was gonna say Taken, but that works too.
It's time to throw down on the ice. At number 76, Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel was an arcade hit, ported to the original NES in 1988. And while it lacked an official NHL license, Blades of Steel still satisfied with liberal amounts of what every hardcore hockey fan clamors for.
Hands down, the best sports video game of all time, Blades of Steel. Why? One reason, fighting.
Oh, I totally play just to fight.
If I can't knock you out and hurt you, then I don't want to play.
Or if you got into a fight with another player and you lost the fight, then you ended up in the penalty box. When does the loser also then get penalized unless it's communism?
Communism. Oh man, they're making those jokes these days.
When it comes to what makes this NES classic one
Damn.
of the best sports games of all time.
Hockey players getting concussions, that's a sports game. Forget everything else.
And now, a post-apocalyptic epic that nuked gamers' idea of what an RPG could be. At number 75,
Is Fallout?
Fallout 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
That game is awesome. It also made me prepare like a really well-stocked Armageddon kit.
Released in 2008, Fallout 3 dropped gamers into the middle of a post-nuclear Washington, D.C. and a fight for survival.
I renegade and you find yourself out in the Earth that has been destroyed by this nuclear disaster. And it's all about kind of interacting with the locals that live out there.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer.
So you're like fighting people in the middle of the desert. You know, you're fighting these giant mutant brutes. I got into some weird cult where there's like a tree god who's like, please kill me.
Wave bye-bye, Bob.
You've got this whole world open to you. And you're like a kid in the candy store. You just want to run around and try everything at once.
I killed the ant lady. And I wore her ant head for a while after I killed her.
The open world of Fallout 3 was so enormous, it took players hundreds of hours to explore it all.
I think at the end probably might have pushed, like, it might have been pushing towards 300 hours of Fallout 3 that I played.
I set challenges for myself to collect every single outfit that there was in the Wasteland. So in my house, I had closets of different clothing, which why would I do that?
That was the one game that almost like did me in. My girlfriend's like, go to sleep. It's like 3, I will. At 3 in the morning, cuts it like 8 in the morning. I have to be at work at like 10. I'm like,
oh yeah, go to work.
That's what I like the most about it.
Fallout.
Really fun. Hours and hours.
Oh dang, Matthew Perry.
Fallout 3 mashed together RPG conventions, an enormous open world, and the
See, I wonder if any of them guessed that there would be a Fallout TV show.
It has literally excels in every single area, from the storytelling,
I heard the show
from
was pretty
depth,
good.
from the amount of characters and
Yeah, I heard that
experience
too.
you have. It's really the type of game that you spend days and days.
At least
and
Todd
days
Howard did
exploring.
something right.
Fallout 3 is one of my all-time favorites.
He needed something good after Starfield.
Yep.
Next, a game
Well, I still don't think
Nintendo
Starfield's
character
that
into a
crazy,
video
but
game
or
icon.
that bad, but
At number 74,
Star
Star Fox 64.
Playtime is over.
I played this game.
I remember playing Star
A lot
Fox
of people
64.
Oh man, Star Fox, one of those brings me back.
It was great.
Well, I didn't actually have it because I didn't have a Nintendo 64, but I played it at my friend's house.
Released in
Hey, you can emulate if you have a
Star
3DS,
Fox
you can
64
get it.
blasted Fox McCloud and the popular Nintendo series into the third dimension.
It was just sort of our harmless game because
Elias,
it
you
was
have a 3DS?
about a fox and a
I do not.
spaceship,
I never
which
had one.
Your
Damn.
parents can't get mad.
Damn, I was gonna say you can emulate it.
When Star Fox
Get it on there.
64 came out, everybody was really excited about how good the graphics were.
We need your help, Star Fox.
The graphics were incredible, the colors, the what you were able to do with the spaceship.
When it was released, Star Fox 64 flew off the shelves and shot down Mario to become the fastest-selling N64 game ever.
Take that! If you had an N64, you had this game. You know why? Because the characters talked.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Some sound effects and voices that are a little bit too over the top.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll! Barrel roll!
Do a barrel roll.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for reminding me that I'm barrel rolling right now.
I actually secretly hoped that I was in some kind of Last Starfighter scenario where I could fly a hypothetical spaceship at this point and fight to save the universe with other animal-themed heroes.
My Emperor, I failed you.
Not all great Nintendo platformers feature Mario or Luigi.
Pac-
At number
or Mega Man.
73, it's Mega Man 2.
Mario
you
or
play those games?
Luigi,
They're
they said. Mario or Green Mario.
Mega Man 2 was released on the NES in 1988 and was an instant hit.
Mega Man 2 is probably one of the coolest video games ever because it's like a superhero game.
You know, Mega Man was damn, he was cool. I love Mega Man, Dr. Wily, all those guys.
Mega Man 2 is one of my all-time favorite games as well. I still have my ringtone as the Mega Man 2 theme song.
Yeah, that is one of the best tracks.
I remember playing for hours and hours after school trying to become like, you know, like a Mazo from Justice League, have every superpower.
Elias, you think you could be the Mega Man?
Mega Man 2
No, I
gave you
didn't.
the choice of which bosses you wanted to beat, but figuring out which robot master you should take on first was half the challenge.
You had to pick them in a very specific order because in order to defeat one boss, you had to have the weapon that you got from beating another boss. So it was kind of this puzzle that you had to figure out once you played it enough or if you had Nintendo Power.
Mega Man 2 challenged players like no platformer had before and inspired a generation of platformers that followed.
The Mega Man 2 was incredibly hard. It came out when, we were kids and we had the time and patience to deal with that game. But I think today, I don't think kids could handle that game today. That is a challenge. There's a challenge to you at home that you could not finish that game.
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2 is the only game that I love that I've never been able to get past 2 levels on.
Coming up next, one of the most controversial games of all time.
Finish him. Dun, dun, dun.
Plus, we finish off the Death Star
You actually felt like you were piloting the ship.
before taking out the Templars.
Double hidden blade assassination.
But first, which of these games was originally conceived as a TV show by Steven Spielberg? The answer when the top 100 video games return.
I actually don't know that one.
I don't think I would know. Skip the ad.
Skip the ads.
Yeah, we've already seen this ad.
Double XP under Mondays. Half of Mountain Dew.
Oh wait, is that what I think it is?
No way.
I remember these, dude. I remember drinking Mountain Dew for the for those double XP things. I remember that.
Training like a beast. That way together we can dominate Halo 4. 7,000. Are you with me? Yes. Now drink that, dude.
Advance your Spartan's career in Halo 4 with double XP under every cap of Mountain Dew. Enter codes at 2xp.com.
Dude, Halo 4, I know like some people didn't like Halo 4, but Halo 4 I think was like, I think the last like really good Halo game. I mean, I like Halo 5 too. I'm not gonna say
What
that.
is your problem?
Infinite was just kind of, I don't know. It was just, it could have been better.
That is.
See, you know what made it, what could have made Infinite better is if they brought back some of the same game modes that 5 did. I think they may have added them later. Though,
Irresistibly hot. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Evan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Take notes on the spot. Catch every detail with Video Zoom.
Elias, I tuned out when he said he likes
Run
Halo.
2 apps at the same time.
Hey, there was nothing wrong with Halo 4.
The freedom to
Hey,
there was something wrong with
Hey, I remember I entered my first. This was technically my first tournament experience. Was in Halo.
Stop doing multi.
It was.
Stop doing.
I kind of knew their reaction would be a little like.
I
what
think
are
so.
you thinking?
But I entered a Halo 4 tournament with some of my
there is a
buddies.
problem with Halo 4.
Didn't really want her to go.
Well, I never look. I remember me and my roommates and some at the time were playing. We entered a Halo 4 tournament. It was a capture the flag tournament. It was at
Talk to your son or daughter about
what's that
joining the Army.
Christian
Find out
place
now at
on campus?
goarmy.com/parents.
The one that had the pancakes.
I don't know.
Look who's back.
Again?
See,
Somebody told me that before. I forgot.
We can totally
CSF.
see you.
Come on, you're back
Anyway,
in this.
I went. Yeah, we were at CSF, and the girl that I had a crush on at the time that also liked playing Halo entered the same tournament, and we didn't even get to play her because we lost.
How happy are they, Jimmy? Happier than an antelope with night vision goggles. Nice.
Well, Elias, don't lose next time.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Well, it didn't help that 2 of the people that we got to play didn't play Halo before.
To rhythms. I'm deaf, but I've always been able to feel the bass. Now I can feel it in the
Well, it's because
it doesn't matter that I can't
you
hear
know
the music.
I stayed back to defend the flag while they go and try to capture the flag, but they were doing really bad at it. And so my other friend that knew how to play Halo wanted to stay back and defend the flag while I go get it. But at that point, it was like 4v1. Instead, it was just like an even matchup.
Dad got pizza? That's crazy.
Pick up Little Caesars hot and ready Caesar wings with your large $5 hot and ready pizza tonight.
You see, what they would say,
I love you want a pizza
I'm all
too.
about free travel, babe. That's what I do.
what they would used to say
Fortunately,
is
there's an
if you
easier way
couldn't
with
get carried, they're like, oh, it's your fault for
creditcards.com.
not carrying.
Compare hundreds of cards from
Right.
every major bank and find the one that's right for
I think
you.
one of my
Creditcards.com.
one of the people I
It's
play
simple.
multiverses with,
Life is a game.
he said that once. And I was like, all right,
Until there's a manual,
all right, we're not playing.
there is X-Play.
I was like, man, if you know it, that if you've been knowing that the whole time, you could have been doing better.
And the newest
Right.
ways to game.
It's everything that's going on in the game.
If I told him he was not doing very well, he'd get mad at me.
X-Play. Weeknights at
And
6:30.
he's like, oh, you weren't doing very well the other day, and I get mad at that. I'm like, dude, what do I not? Man, I'm not doing all my work. That's all. It's like I just like I
Which
just
of
found
these games was originally conceived as a TV show by Steven Spielberg? The answer: The Dig. It was based on an idea for an episode of
I've
the
never heard of
TV
it.
series Amazing Stories. Next up, a classic
Mortal
fighting
Kombat.
game that brought a new level of action,
Yeah.
intensity, and
now this
infamy
game
to gaming.
introduced the ESPR rating. ESPR.
Finish him.
I think I said it right. ESRB, I think.
At number 72 on our countdown, one of the most notorious and controversial games ever, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
It was brutal. That Mortal Kombat.
I actually debated if I should get back into MK1. I kind of slowed down on that game.
Don't.
Congress had this whole thing, started going after the video game
No.
industry, and they're like, these video
I don't understand what happened. MK1 had such a strong start, and then it just fell off.
Because it didn't fix
Mortal
the things
Kombat
they
is
needed to
credited with
fix.
inspiring the E ESRB game rating system and was the first game to warrant an M rating for its mature content.
Because the thing I was playing for was, you know, like the invasion, like the little,
Yeah.
I get like the little season thing where you get like skins and stuff. So I used to grind that, but like I stopped doing it last season and this season. I mean, I kind of want to play it again, maybe, but I don't know.
It was like somebody having a dirty magazine or something.
Nah, you know what you need to
Everybody wanted
play?
to go and, you know, rip somebody's
What?
head off.
You know, fighting game you really need to play.
What?
When it releases to XKO, but before that, you need to play.
Plentiful gore. The
Actually,
game
no, don't play
couldn't help but attract attention.
I was gonna say play more Tekken.
I remember being a teenager.
I do need to play more Tekken.
You got Lydia, you're fine. I told you if you
if
you had combos
photorealistic
with
style that I
Nina,
hadn't seen
I
up
think
to
you'd
that
actually
point,
be
and it
like a
was
real
amazing.
good player.
It was the first time that I saw
Like if
people
you had combos with
lining
Nina,
up to play an arcade
Yeah.
game.
I think you'd like
It's the first time I saw
go
people
like
putting
you'd like
their money
rise
down
to the
and saying,
ranks
I got next.
because you already know the flowcharts with Nina. It's just you don't do combos. And I'm like, if you did combos, it's over.
I just haven't sat down and done them. Like, I don't know.
If you, I told you, if you know, if you can know when to react to when you land a counter hit, you flowcharted me so many times. That's what needed. So you know the flowchart. It's just whenever you need to like react to when you land a counter hit or launcher. Do a combo. Because Nina has a bunch of damage. Nina's really good.
Yeah.
So if you did that, you play a good character.
As a teenager, this is pretty much the freaking coolest thing you could ever imagine.
And it's weird because like I never played Nina before then.
It changed video games forever.
Same here.
The finishing moves,
But Nina, they made her a lot easier.
brutalities, like all the mythology to it. Mortal Kombat was a game that
She's a lot more accessible
you would
for
play over and
everybody.
over.
And surprise, years later, I think the kids are all right.
Mortal Kombat!
Next, a game that combined the thrills of space combat with talking cats.
The rebels have taken the planet.
Talking cats.
At number 71,
Meow.
it's Wing Commander 2, Vengeance of the Kilrathi.
Meow.
I like to think the developers of this game used what I like to call boy math. You've got evil Space Cat Empire plus spaceship with lots of weapons equals every boy in the world wants to play this game because you're killing evil space cats with spaceships.
It looks like a game for you, Evan.
Growing up, but I looked at them a lot differently.
I get to
after
kill
playing that
cats.
game.
But look at the
Released on
kitty.
PCs in 1991, Wing Commander 2 strapped
at the
players
kitties,
into the
they're so
cockpit
cute.
of their very own spaceship.
Wing Commander
Why would I wanna
2
kill the kitties?
came
They're
out
cute.
when I was 11 years old, and this game for me was amazing, and all I wanted to be was a starfighter, but you can't do that in real life because there aren't spaceships that fly around and fight.
I'm glad I got my
Wing
fish. I keep
Commander
looking
2
over there just to
was
check
the
on
first
them.
game that made me feel like it was real,
Why is there
and you
fish?
could
Fun.
do those things.
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure they don't like you know.
Now we travel back a long time ago to
They
a
die in the
galaxy,
first day?
Well, not
Yeah,
so far
exactly.
away. At number 70, the
Did you
original
get their
arcade
food?
version of
Yeah, I got
Star
food for
Wars.
him.
Then they're okay.
I think that first arcade version of Star Wars was like maybe the best Star Wars game ever made.
Get one of those
The first
fish
Star
that sucks
Wars
at the
cabinets
altitude.
hit arcades in 1983, and fans of the
The what?
franchise fell in love. They could sit in the cockpit
Get
of
one of
their
those.
own
I forgot what they're
X-Wing and
called.
make a run at the Death Star.
They're one of
just
those
like in the
fish
movie.
that's stuck up, that stick to like the sides of the tank. That's stuck
Oh,
on the
no,
outside.
no, no. I don't have one of them.
Oh, I love
So
those
you
guys. Those
actually
guys are
felt
my
like
favorite.
you were
I
piloting
forgot what
the
they're
ship.
called.
I just have
That was great
goldfish.
when
They
the
just-
TIE fighters shoot those big crunch berries at
Oh,
you,
they
and
just
you gotta
stick to
shoot
the
those.
side. That's cool too. But they
You
just
get
stick
into
to the
the
side.
run
They
on
have
the Death Star and then go into the Death Star and destroy the Death Star.
That's like their job. That's what they eat.
That
I'm
was
like, oh, I
super
love
fun.
those guys.
Yep.
When you do blow up the Death Star, it flashes the brightest strobe light at you. Today would have 17 warnings on it. At that time, they're like, sure, go play that game. You gotta find out if you have epilepsy at some point.
Or just watch the original
Star Wars
Pokemon
vector
anime.
graphics don't look like much compared to today's games, but in
You can find out.
1983, they blew people's minds.
They had the smoothest moves. It looked really realistic compared to any of the other games.
Whenever things go really bad for me and things have just broken down, I can almost hear Luke Skywalker say, I lost R2. Because that's the way I feel when things have gone really bad. I feel like I've lost R2.
LucasArts' 1983 arcade classic was the ultimate dream come true for millions of Star Wars fanatics.
I don't think licensed games got really any better than that after Star Wars.
Use the Force, Elias.
Hey, he predicted it. He said licensed games didn't get any better.
And now for the
No, they
classic
didn't.
beat 'em up that let
Got it.
you and
Star
a
Wars
buddy
Outlaws.
join forces for a side-scrolling
So,
smackdown.
you know, that's true.
At number 69,
Didn't get any better.
Double Dragon.
Game was ultra mid.
Double Dragon. Double Dragon. Oh my God, that knee punch. Like when you grab.
Hey,
a guy
Double
with
Dragon's
knees.
in the same universe as River City Girls.
Double Dragon's an awesome game.
That's cool.
Released to arcades in 1987, Double Dragon was as straightforward as games come.
You're the Double Dragon dudes, and you have to go and fight the Black Warrior gang and like the side-scrolling gang where you're beating them up so that you can save this chick, Marion.
Double Dragon, it's like playing with two Patrick
you save the
Swayze
chick,
from
Marion,
Roadhouse.
Elias?
It basically
Yeah, but you can play as Marion in River City Girls.
like take somebody down by the river and like break their neck.
Hey, down by the river.
Double Dragon won over gamers with the
Uh-oh.
then revolutionary.
Da- oh, he said it, down by the river.
Two-person co-op play.
That was
Down,
a
down,
great
down by the
co-op
river, you
game.
mean?
I love that. Me and my brother can both get down on at the same time.
If you both get to the
He's
end of the game
35 years
together,
old.
you
He's
have to
divorced,
fight
and he
each
lives
other
in a brick van
for
down by the
Marion's
river.
love.
What's
And
also
while
down by the
Double
river?
Dragon strained the bonds of brotherly love, it also pushed the envelope of what games could achieve, inspiring generations of beat-em-up games to come.
Double Dragon is fun. You just walk through, punching and kicking, man. Punching and kicking, looking rad with a mullet. That's it. That's all you need in a game.
Coming up next, parkour is king from the sands of Persia
I really like the Prince of
Persia.
Persia games.
to the streets of Italy.
Prince
It
of
definitely
Persia.
made killing people look like an
Ooh.
exercise.
Wait, was that?
Plus,
I think that's
we
Assassin's
go
Creed
above
2.
the rim for a hardcore favorite.
Boom shakalaka!
But first, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time is the second highest-grossing video game movie adaptation ever. What's first?
Lord Croft. Wait, no, wait. Pokemon though, man. I don't know.
Nobody does what Papa John's does.
Try
Dude, that guy got fired.
pizza. Get a large for only $11.
Oh yeah, he got ultra fired.
He got fired from his own company.
Or for just $1,
I'm glad they're like, you
choose
got
any large
canceled.
pizza, even
I'm glad it's
specialties.
I'm like, oh, you've been canceled. No, this dude got fired.
With
Fired.
the all-new Wii U, this is how you'll play
He got
next.
fired from his own
Video
company.
chatting with loved ones around the world.
You can't do that.
You're gonna make it look good. But now, Shaq is in charge.
Controller. To find the perfect thing to
Why
watch
would you
together.
ever do this? Shaq is in charge.
On
Shaq's
the
cool.
all-new Wii U.
So that, I'm glad Shaq's in charge.
This is so great.
Shaq is cool.
Date night, just the three
He
of
got the
us. I'm just
shakaroni
saying,
pizza.
And this is such a good movie too. I mean, at the end when it's revealed the grandmother did it, are you kidding? Would you be quiet and move your gigantic head? It's like
Michael
hello,
Jordan.
I can't see the screen. Oh, hey, was that Jordan? Whoa, that's cool.
Now,
All Hanes underwear is tagless. Go tagless.
Start with nothing.
I think
Build a
all
groundbreaking
shirts
car.
are
Good. Now build a time
tackless
machine.
now. That's
Go
good.
here. Find someone who can build a futuristic dashboard display.
I knew I heard
Like the
this
devil
song
on
in a
my
commercial.
TFT display
Tag
like
on my
nothing you've
shirt
ever
is the
seen.
devil on my
Show it. Customize the dash. Give it park assist. The
He's
fuel
telling me to
efficiency
reach
flower
for the
thing.
gun.
Send future guy home. Destroy time machine. That's how you do it. Easy. Now, well-qualified lessees can get a low-mileage lease on the 2013 Dodge Dart SXT for $199 a month.
Here's some rules for your backyard. Rule number 1, airsoft in the backyard? What a mess. Rule number 2, paintball? Even worse. Rule number 3, use Blaster Pro Auto Fire or Blaster Pro Pump Action. Rule number 4, come well equipped, so you can shoot like a sniper.
Nah, I'm pump
pummel 'em
action.
until they tap out.
Give me that shotgun.
Reload and pummel
I'm
'em
hitting
again.
everything in my sight.
And again.
General
Rule
direction
number
and
5,
just
and
pull.
this one is important. Drink lots of
That's a
lemonade.
shotgun.
Lemonade, anyone?
Rule number 6, chicks dig in. Blaster Pro.
I hope no one recognizes us. You think these disguises? No.
Salty, sweet, and impossible to resist.
So this board gives me rates for Progressive Direct and other car insurance companies? Yes. But you're Progressive and they're them? Yes. But they're here? Yes. Are you... There? Yes. No. Are you them? I'm me. But those rates are for... Them. So them are here. Yes. You want to run through it again? No, I'm good. You got it.
I always thought the car insurance store looked like this.
Rates for us and them. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
I told
This
my brother, I'm
holiday,
like, dude, do you
share
think the
everything.
Progressive store would have to blob 2 for the Wii?
Share, not even close. Share, you owe me.
That's what I was doing. If I were in the Polar Express, and if I was that one kid who met Santa and I got the first present first, I would have asked for the blob 2 for the Wii. So I pulled out a copy of the Wii and went, the first gift of Christmas. He would have done that shit. And it would have been fucking the blob 2 for the Wii.
You deserve a little mozzarella, la 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 la. Wendy's. Is there supposed to be a puddle around the snowman's feet? No.
Wendy's Mozzarella Chicken Supreme. Crisp chicken, lots of mozzarella, and a rich Parmesan sauce. Making tastes that make the season. That's Wendy's way.
Now that's better.
Get a $10 Toys R Us gift card offer when you purchase a kids meal. See offer for details.
Whoever said dog is man's best friend?
Elias, you need to go buy a meal so I can get a Toys R Us.
Kid, where are you?
Never had the right car.
How's that for service? Terrific.
Dude, the
G4
blob
presents
isn't
the
gonna buy
classic TV
itself.
series. For guys who love talking.
Isn't it remastered now?
No. Wait, hold on, wait. I haven't checked.
Weekdays at 11
That was Epic
on
Mickey.
G4.
Oh, it is. No fucking way. It's $30?
Of a video game to gross more than
Why is it
perfect
$30,
Sands of Time.
dude?
The
They made
answer?
the blob
Lara
$30?
Croft's Tomb Raider, which made over $130 million. And now for a game that lets you defy the laws of physics as well as time and space. At number 68,
Dude, I always
it's
die because
Prince
when
of
I died,
Persia,
it was
The
funny
Sands of Time.
because the character or the main character would tell me that didn't. He's like, wait, I didn't actually fall off the
2003,
cliff.
Sands of Time was actually a reboot of the classic Prince of Persia
Oh yeah,
series, created in the late 80s by
temple that he
game
was
guru
running across. He
Jordan
was
Mechner.
running on. I was stuck in that temple. I didn't know what to do as a kid.
I had the great good fortune to work with a fantastic
I
team
had
at
no
Ubisoft
idea what to
Montreal to bring back
Right.
Prince of Persia,
This
which
game was
you know,
lit
in
though.
2002
Whenever the
when we
little
started
bit of
making Sands of
I
Time
need to play
was
it
an
again.
old game.
I haven't played the PS2.
Sort of puzzle
I had to play it again,
solving in
but
3D
the little bit I
space.
played
and
it
you needed
with,
to climb
it
up
was really
curtains and jump from ledge to ledge.
It was really cool.
Sands of Time updated Prince of Persia, adding 3D gameplay, sweet parkour moves, and of course, that handy dagger of time.
If you make a mistake, you can actually rewind a little bit. Like if you fall, you
One
know, make the
one
jump,
complaint
you
I
can
have
rewind
is
a
that
little bit.
he had like if you took the fall damage
It's
was
very
just
constant.
all your
You see
health.
that in a lot of
Yeah.
games
Like,
nowadays. That was the first
I think
one
he
that
fell
I
right there. He
remember
fell
did
from
that.
there and he died.
was
like
a lot of fun.
dude
Prince of
literally
Persia: The Sands of
falls
Time
from
turned
like.
back the clock on an aging franchise and was rewarded with
I'm
several
trying
Game
to
of the Year
debate.
awards.
If he falls off like a small house, or he jumps off like a small house, he's done. He's not like, oh, maybe he
Our
landed
next
in
game made its way
oh
onto
no,
our
he didn't do
countdown,
parkour,
one brick
like,
at a time.
roll
At
off
number
it so he could catch
67, it's the
He actually is done.
groundbreaking and insane.
Hey, look, it's Minecraft. It's like the movie.
If he fell there, he would fucking face plant and die.
The early version
Like
of
literally, he
Minecraft
just
was
face
released
plants.
in
It's so funny.
2009 and became a word-of-mouth sensation in the gaming community.
Playing it, I remembered. God, I remember this feeling. This feeling of just
I remember when I first played Minecraft.
realizing you can dig up, realizing you can craft.
God, that movie trailer was.
Minecraft on the PC is the game that you fall in love with the first night you play it.
This crazy, weird, Lego block idea of a game.
And the beauty of
that turned
Minecraft
into
is you
a
fall in love with
massive
it all
empire
over again.
because the fans appreciated
Yep.
it so much.
The gameplay is deceptively simple, but the possibilities are limitless. You explore a vast open world for resources that you then use to create buildings made of textured 3D cubes.
The thing that I actually like the most about Minecraft isn't even really playing Minecraft, but going online and seeing all the crazy that these kids built. I barely put a sword together, and these kids have rebuilt the entire Game of Thrones set, or the entire Final Fantasy world, or like Star Wars, and that to me is the best.
Yeah, those are
Minecraft
crazy.
is a game like no other.
That is
one
crazy,
is
and I
only
love that.
limited by the scope of your imagination.
Completely reimagined.
Yeah, I remember when I used to be really into Minecraft. I used to make all sorts of stuff, but then I kind of stopped.
I can build crucified vector.
The last thing me and Z-Man were doing on Minecraft, we were trying to build a Star Destroyer from Star Wars.
Ah,
So we haven't-
and then the Acolyte release, and then you didn't want to do it.
No, it was before the Acolyte.
About it is the attention to detail, and I also thought the story.
I think we stopped around when the first Mandalorian season 1 happened.
Assassin's Creed 2, 100% sync. Every single side mission, every single.
Dude, Assassin's Creed 2 was so good. I'm actually considering getting back into the Assassin's Creed series, honestly.
Consoles in 2009.
No, well, even like the new, I haven't played any of the new ones. I'm even considering playing them. Well, look, I used to play them. I was like, I would like these.
All right, do what you want.
Look, I'm interested in Shadows, but I'm also interested in Odyssey. I never played Odyssey.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you've heard about the consoles, right?
What? Oh, with Shadows, yeah, of course. But I think it's cool that Yasuke.
Like a mortgage payment to play the game, like $100 game.
Complete your missions.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And then the main character's based off of propaganda, not actual facts.
So incredibly hard.
I forgot his name, but the samurai you play as, he's based off of propaganda.
Them up on the internet, which is probably
Like there's no real proof that he's real.
Or B, they're the smartest person in the world.
But Assassin's Creed 2
I was
isn't all
like,
puzzles
I was
and
like,
history lessons.
interesting that they did.
The game is packed with sweet stealth moves and insanely killer action.
You know Ubisoft.
You always had that same sick-ass weapon that would, like, a blade would pop up and just stab some dude in the jugular.
My favorite part of the game was going to all the vantage points and going way up to the top, and then you would flip down into those awesome barrels of hay.
You'd be, like, jumping over rooftops and doing flips, and it was dope, dude. It definitely made killing people look like good exercise.
Assassin's Creed 2 was met with heaps of critical praise and has sent almost 10 million gamers back to Renaissance Italy.
I just want to stay in Renaissance Italy and be, sword fighting and learning all those cool parkour moves.
It is crazy how popular
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed
Creed is.
together.
Yes.
That's a great title.
It's one of the most fast-paced, violent, and insanely fun video games ever made. At number 65, Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament was a really fun game. I love the multiplayer aspect of that.
Unreal Tournament was the first first-person shooter that Epic
I never
Games
played
did,
Unreal Tournament.
and it was an immediate success. It was frenetic, and
Was
it
it
was a
good?
really good time.
Unreal Tournament.
It was good. Like I just never like played it. I remember my friend had it at his house.
Did he think it was good?
Yeah.
You run around and kill people. That's the storyline.
Unreal Tournament showed the world that, like, hey, you know, captivating, gripping single-player story is great, but there's also this other thing that you can do.
It was fast-paced. You died a lot, but you also killed a lot. And it had a lot of fun, some futuristic weapons.
One of the most, like, man moments of my life was playing Unreal Tournament while Oz was on the other TV. So we're watching, like, Prison and then playing Unreal Tournament at the same time. And it's like, it doesn't get any nerdier or more manly than that.
Unreal Tournament was a trailblazing achievement in online warfare, featuring game modes that are now standard in most multiplayer shooters.
The Call of Duties and the Battlefields of the world, I don't think they'd be as successful as they are without the multiplayer component, and they owe all of that to what Unreal Tournament was doing back in the day.
Coming up next, we set our sights on the original first-person shooter.
Not only do you get to fight Hitler, it's a freaking robot Hitler.
Before Kratos finally gets his revenge.
Hey, it's Kratos.
God of War 3 is epic in the
Yeah, I know
true
who
sense
that
of the
guy
epic.
is.
Plus, it's time for tip-off in the hottest basketball game ever.
If in a real game, if the ball was on fire, game over, let's reschedule this.
But first, the announcer in NBA Jam is modeled after which famous sportscaster? The answer when the top 100 video games of all time returns.
Will your favorite make the list? The top 100 video games continues next on
Don't put
G4.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Domino's new handmade pan pizza may be
They
our
might
best
put it on
pizza
there.
yet.
We're starting with
Don't
fresh
put it on.
dough, and we
Please
hand
don't put it
press
on.
it into the pan. Then we top it with not one, but two.
Hey, I think we might get to a stopping point after these commercials end.
Handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for
Ah,
just
okay.
$7.99.
If that's cool with you.
Toshiba's
Okay.
Satellite Ultrabook,
What do you think so far?
purposely built to be wider,
Interesting.
so you can get the full picture. The Ultrabook 21.9.
Do you agree with the list?
From
I
Toshiba.
feel like the only thing you've really agreed with is Gears of War 3.
Well, I haven't seen it. Well, I mean, I haven't disagreed with that.
Because you can shave against the grain with comfort with our thinnest blades. Our most comfortable shave or twice your money back. Gillette, the best a man can get.
It's that time of the year again. It's go time. Time to go kick up some dirt and race with the wind on a Honda CRF with a fixed APR as low as 2.99%. Time to go on two-wheeled adventures with up to $250 in bonus bucks. It's time to go be one with the trail as one big happy family on the all-new 2013 CRF 110F starting in $19.99. It's go time, and Honda is offering all kinds of holiday deals on gifts that go.
I guess this must be the holidays. Perfect chance for you to buy a Wii U.
Oh God, no.
Do you ever wish we had iPads to practice math more?
I love math.
But 2 iPads means 2 data plans. That's crazy.
Maybe not. With AT&T Mobile Share, adding an iPad is just $10 a month.
But honestly, Mom and Dad's love is all I really need.
We should keep these for us.
We should keep these.
What?
AT&T Mobile Share. Add an iPad for just $10 a month. One plan, up to 10 devices. AT&T. Rethink possible.
I kind of knew their reaction would be a little like, what are you thinking?
I had a knot in my chest. I didn't really want her to go, but I knew she could do it.
I felt like there were bigger and better things for me to do. She took what she was doing seriously. My self-confidence just went through the roof.
It was awesome to see her transform from a girl in a small town to a soldier.
You made them strong.
I like how she joins the army and the parents are having fun driving four-wheelers in the forest.
Find out how at goarmy.com/parents.
More fun for them.
What's better than hand-scooped ice cream? Hand-scooped ice cream between
God,
two chocolate
dude,
chip cookies.
I am really wanting a
The chocolate
milkshake.
chip cookie ice cream sandwich, free with a
Well, go
Memphis
get one
barbecue
then.
burger combo. Only
No,
at
it's too
Hardee's
late.
and Carl's Jr.
I'm sorry, I told you one day I would bring cookout to you folks.
I know, but we'll do it next week then. If you wanna come.
We'll see what happens, but I'll let you know. I shouldn't be having a project that. So.
Turning a 20-foot wall into a canvas?
That's graffiti.
Takes vision. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes.
Graffiti.
So do you.
What?
At Reed's
What? That's a
Gems,
college ad?
Your old gold and
I guess
diamonds
so.
could turn into anything. It could turn into extra money, which you could use to fill your car up, so you can take that much-needed vacation. At Reed's Gems, we'll give you the most money for your old gold and diamonds. Reed's Gems.
That was a nice little
100
stop motion
years.
video.
It is cute.
I'm gonna skip.
We asked. Before the break, we asked which famous sportscaster is the
I do
announcer
wanna
from
see this.
NBA Jam modeled after. The answer? Marv Albert, who
Oh, I
actually
didn't know that.
narrated the 1996 version of the game, NBA Jam Extreme.
Oh, NBA Jam.
Next.
All right, we'll stop it there. Thank you everybody for watching. So yeah. So Evan, yeah, what do you think? Good old G4 again.
Before they got canceled. Yeah.
You miss Adam Sessler, don't you?
And Morgan.
Well, she was in that.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Adam Sessler wasn't.